Oh, but shouldn't we start over
Start over.
the meeting?
No, last time it didn't kick us out after 40 minutes, so I would
Oh,
imagine that we're good this
we just
time.
gotta talk very highly of China again, and then
That's all it
Yeah, I
takes.
don't know. Was it a fluke or did it say something? I forgot.
Oh, it just showed up a little screen and it said your the 40 we're feeling gracious. Your 40 time limit has been removed. Something like
we're
that.
feeling gracious. It said that.
Or something like that, or thankful, or it was like they were letting me know they were doing me a favor. They hooked it up.
I
Keep up
wonder
the
if that's
misinformation.
always or just this time. Or just last time.
It was just last time. That was the first time I've ever used Zoom on my own as a host. So I wouldn't know. Anyway, today is the third episode. I want to congratulate us for getting together for three whole episodes. So I wanted us to share a couple of drinks together to celebrate.
Woohoo.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
See, one of the things that unfortunately some people, don't do is they never achieve their dreams or their goals or get to live the life that they want with their buddies and stuff like that. But the only reason why is because they don't really even try or start, and at least we started something, right? We said, let's do this podcast and we're doing it, even if we're having technical difficulties. And to that, I want to say cheers. Thank you guys.
Cheers to the circle jerk.
Cheers.
Hey.
Woohoo.
To the
What are you
podcast,
guys
episode
drinking?
3. Got some vodka.
Oh, you're taking straight shots.
Yeah, because
All right, dude. All right. Nice. Chris is
right.
gonna get sloppy real quick. We're not even gonna
So
need the 40 minutes, dude.
listen, I'm not much of a drinker, so 2 of these is gonna, be okay.
It's gonna be good. Yeah.
No, you said I forgot what you said.
He said he's gonna be drinking the whole podcast.
Yeah, if you want to have a celebration, you can't just have two and then.
Well, I'm saying I typically we might have more. It's a celebration, bitches. We did 3 episodes. This is the 3rd episode. We should be proud. 3, and maybe I'll have 3
So we
shots.
gotta celebrate.
Yeah, maybe I'll
Absolutely.
have 3 shots. So what are you guys drinking over there?
Can we talk about the brands? Like, I mean,
I mean, hopefully they sponsor this shit, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
yeah. Hopefully.
We could talk
I don't
about
see why not. I'm drinking the Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA. It's from New
Oh,
Belgium.
dude, they're blocking it now. Is that for real?
They're
Oh,
blocking
really?
no,
Did
no,
it?
it's because my background's blurry. Look
Oh,
at my
I saw.
background.
Yeah, no, I saw that. Yeah, on yours. That made me laugh.
It's China. It's not Corona. They just blocked it.
Yeah. They're like, Corona doesn't exist.
Wow.
Oh no, yeah. So, and then what kind of vodka are you drinking, bro?
This one is, I don't know. Tell me if it's a good one. It was a gift. It's called Absolute Citron.
Absolute, baby. I see that it's almost empty.
Hey, listen, don't judge me, okay?
No judgment, dude. You taking shots. You're taking shots. That's dope. This is a new man right here. This is a new man.
No, back in the day, we used to drink a lot. I never drank more in my life than when I was with you guys. Not that that's bad. It's not a bad thing. It's because we were young.
No, yeah, we were all young. Absolutely. We would go through a lot of alcohol. Dude, being up in the northern side, like in Chicago specifically, bro, just the craziness that we would do in Florida, nobody out there would and ever in their mind think about doing the stuff that we did. You know what I'm saying? Just the amount of drinks that we had, the other things that happened in the houses, you feel me? None of them. Every time I tell stories, they don't believe me. They literally do not believe me. They think I'm fucking insane. Specifically, a hurricane time. I just wanted to point that out. Yeah.
Well, hurricanes are crazy.
Hurricanes are wild. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Fuck you, Northerners, not being able to do that.
See,
Not going through them.
I think other people, it's like, they don't really know when that's going to hit, so they just don't really get time to prepare. Like, you can't prepare for an earthquake or something like that. But we'd be watching the news for like a week, like the craziest storm that you ever seen is coming and it's gonna destroy everything.
Bro, and the only thing we would purchase is beer and just cigarettes. Beer and cigarettes. As long as we had those, we'd survive. We would survive, man.
I don't know if you guys remember, but one time Gene freaked out because he thought there wasn't gonna be any water, and so he bought like 10 cases of soda water.
I don't remember that.
No, they're like stacked. No. It was for the hurricane. It was that particular hurricane.
Wait, Chris, were you a part of those hurricanes at all?
I don't really remember that many hurricanes because while we were there were some, just not, anything crazy that stands out to me.
Gotcha. Oh, he didn't live with us. Oh, because we were in the other place. Yeah. Got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thing. Michael just called my phone, so like earlier I couldn't even hear what was going on because I'm using my phone this time. Wish we could have had him on. Yeah, wish we could have had him on, and it's his birthday.
Just tell him to get on. Call him in.
I can't. I'm using my phone. I would have to move it. Can you do that with your phone? Can you hit him up real quick? Sorry, I would do it. Even on camera this time, because. Guys, if you didn't know, it's our good friend Michael's birthday today, right now. And we would love to have him on the show. He used to live with us as well. He's part of the podcast team. He just doesn't know it yet.
Cheers to Michael.
I'm going to have a drink for Michael's birthday. Let's do that. Another one. So when you're watching this, you can see that we cared. We celebrated. We did it.
Dude, you know what? I mean, honestly, it was really fucked up that we would do, but the fact that whenever it was somebody's birthday, we would all try and get them to drink the amount of however old they are, 22 shots, that's fucked up, dude. And we would like go one after the other. Be like, hey man, like you haven't had a shot with me all night. Like, let's have a shot. And then the next guy would come right after. Bro, that was incredible. That was incredible and fucked up.
When I tell people our friendships, people think, wow, all your friends sound like jerks. I'm like, no, but they're my best friends.
Wait, why do we sound like jerks?
Just the things that we've done.
Oh, we were going to do it together for Michael.
Woo.
Now I'm drinking some Pendleton whiskey. God damn it, yo, it really is blocking it out. But you said that they think we're jerks?
Yeah, when I tell people about my friends, they say, wow, all your friends like sound like mean people. Like I'll be like telling a story like, oh yeah, so I did some things with Chris and Michael, and then I can't think of anything specific. And they'll be like, wow, dude, like that sounds awful. Like, do you like to hang out with those guys? Yeah.
Oh no! Lots of alcohol, guys in their own house together. It was basically a frat house. Hell, we even had a crest.
We did have a crest.
We did, and I think I still have it, but it's damaged.
Yeah, because I know it was in that back room during the hurricane. Yeah. During the hurricane, actually, yes, yeah, and that back room pretty much got flooded, didn't it?
Yeah,
am I wrong?
But then I even had it. I had it up at. I've lived in 3 different places since then, and I had it up in every house.
Yeah, I've seen places.
Yeah. Nice. Dude, sentimental. That's awesome. I see you still got the Pan American up there, too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Repping.
That's nice.
Always repping, in the kitchen, dude. Always in the kitchen.
Fire.
Yeah.
I really don't have anything from the house here, man. It makes me sad. We should all have the crest. We should all have the crest right behind our TV here, or our little cameras.
We will eventually. We're gonna get these things mass produced. It's gonna be merch. You guys are gonna be able to buy that merch and get on a hat, whatever. You'll be part of the house. That's awesome. The whole thing. Maybe we'll even rename the podcast to The House.
Yeah, I'm about it. But we gotta have everybody who's been in the house. Get everybody on. Maybe not all the time, but just every couple episodes.
We're missing one more bandmate.
Yeah.
Ohio?
We're missing a couple.
So I was thinking about going to Ohio on horseback to rescue this one. You know, we just show up on horseback because
on horseback.
Yeah, what was the name of the game? Not Fable, the other one.
Is the only two games I know.
Skyrim.
Skyrim.
Yeah, we just show up with some horses in Ohio, like as if we're from Skyrim. Like, come with us. We must make haste.
Oh yeah, because he used to play that game all the time.
Yeah. So that's how we're gonna find him. Because I don't think he wants to be found right now.
Well, we got to bring him on here, bro. We got to get it.
We got to get it.
And then we'll have Michael. Well, let's get Michael on here. He didn't pick up? He didn't pick up.
No, I mean, I texted him.
No, you got to call him. Call him and put him on speaker.
All right, I'll do that.
And then let him know, just like every other podcast, you got to be like, hey, you're on the podcast. And,
right.
You got to let them know.
Yeah. Dude. Also, the call is being recorded. He is in the state of Florida. Let's do it all, Eagles, legal, Smeagol, Eagle, tell him he's being recorded for quality purposes.
Assurance purposes. Quality assurance purposes. Yep. You're going to have to bleep all that shit out.
Oh, yeah. That's another big bleep.
It went straight to voicemail. Try one more time. He
probably, bro, if it's his birthday, he's out and about.
He just called me back.
Oh. Well, where is he then? That shit went straight to voicemail.
Maybe he's talking to other people that called him throughout the day as well,
You might have put it on Do Not Disturb, just like, fuck it.
The popular man. So Do Not Disturb. I've been rocking the Do Not Disturb for months now. It makes my life a lot easier. I don't know how you guys feel about that.
I just learned how to turn my notifications back on because when you turn down the volume, usually it's like every phone I've had, you turn it down. If you don't have anything playing or anything, it automatically does the ringer. If you're playing a song, then it adjusts the media, right? This phone automatically always does the media. So I had to go into the volume settings to turn up the ringer. Or to turn it back to vibrate. And I didn't know. I just thought I didn't get notifications.
Oh, Jesus.
I didn't get texts, calls, nothing.
Look at us. We're all old fucks here learning about Do Not Disturb and how to turn on notifications. Bro, we're old.
Yes, sir.
Oh, no. That's unfortunate to hear that we're aging. We're talking about the good old days.
Oh, the good old days. What's so good about they were good. I wish someone would have told us back then that these were the best days, right? Maybe they're going to be better days in the future. I don't know. Who knows? But those were some really good days looking back.
They were. It's just, it was a struggle, bro.
Oh, yeah, the struggle. But life is always a struggle. Still is a struggle. But at least we had each other.
I just remember, oh, yeah, cheers, Chris.
Oh, yeah, cheers. What are we cheering for? For that? At least we got each other?
We got each other. We got each other, dude.
Gay.
Absolutely.
I always remember fondly the days where we would all be sitting in that one room that was just completely empty because we didn't have enough furniture. It's like the living room.
The dining area. The dining area. Right outside
not
the kitchen.
Dining area, but like the den. Yeah. Whatever room you would call that.
Yeah. That's like the dining area, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because you'd put a dining table in there. Right outside of the kitchen.
The tile was where the dining table would go.
Bro, a small ass little table like that?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, okay.
There was like a chandelier and everything.
So you're telling me we had two like living areas, I guess?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Well, anyway, we would all sit in that room on the floor and play Risk for like 8 hours.
Ooh, Risk, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a lot of fun, dude.
Yeah.
I remember just being super into it, just so drunk. I'm just like, fuck, I'm a commander and my troops need to survive. I need to take over the world right now. Oh no, it was too intense at times. Yeah, it was a lot of fun having everybody there. Yeah. That and Age of Empires. Fuck, Age of Empires too.
I played that recently.
The same one?
Yeah, I got COVID, and so I was
Awesome.
in quarantine, and I had watched enough movies, so I was like, all right, let me try this game out. It's hard. It's really hard.
Yeah. What you were playing too?
Yeah, online.
Oh man.
Because Microsoft
still
just
play online.
Yeah, Microsoft just released it in HD.
Oh, that's right. Because 6 is coming out, right? Or was it? No, I'm sorry, 4.
4. It just came out,
4,
and I actually was looking into that because 4 is supposedly really good. People are like, it's like it's just like 2, but better.
Yeah, I was watching like little videos of it. Like you can man like the walls now. There's a lot of cool little additions on the game.
Do you guys still play AoE too? Is anyone? Because I actually have the HD version on Steam.
You do?
No.
Yeah.
Why don't we play it? What are we doing right now? Fuck this shit. Let's go play AoE.
All right. Listen, America, it was nice talking to you guys. See you guys on Twitch.
No, but for real, you have it on Steam?
Yeah, I have it on Steam.
Why didn't you tell me that before?
Look, I just recently purchased the game, Civilization 6, and I was doing the whole Steam thing. I just got access to my account again, like over Christmas when I was with COVID, like I had nothing better to do. Might as well just game. So it's new. Sorry. Just
I got it like last year because my friend, she was talking a lot of trash and saying like that she would destroy me at that game. But if we went back and forth, I'm like, nah, like I'll destroy you. Da, 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 da. And so she bought me the game.
Do you still remember who you played at?
Yeah, of course. But she bought me the game, the Vikings. And
you always played the Vikings.
You
always played the Vikings. And
I played the Huns.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then Gene played the Persians.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was the Byzantine Empire.
Byzantine, that's right, the Byzantine. I think I kind of flexed. I don't really know. I think depending on the day. You were trying to
figure it out. You got into the game too late, I feel like.
Yeah. And then because we kept jumping from that to also the Risk, the video game Risk.
Oh,
you remember that shit? Yeah, we were playing that, and we were doing Civ. There was Civ that jumped into play as well.
Yeah,
I think it was Civ 3 or something like that. Civ 4, Civilization.
Oh yeah, I will never play that game ever again.
Dude, I bought it on my I have it on the Xbox and I have it on my Switch. And I have it for the Switch so that I could take it with. When I would do like really long drives with somebody, I just fucking, all right, let me hit some Civ up. Let me see what I could do here. Fuck it up. I gotta own the world.
Dude, I would never. The game was too immersive. And like, the guys, like the dialogue on there wasn't even that great or anything, but I thought they were all real people. I'm like, no, damn King Zala, fuck you! Like, it took over my whole life for a week.
Yeah, I remember going back to work and saying, man, I haven't slept in days. We've been playing this game. And Roger, remember Roger Fielding from Cultural Vacations? You should book your vacation right now. Cultural Vacations, yeah. You gotta pay us, Roger. But yeah, I remember show up like, yo, I haven't slept, played video games. You fucking kids gotta get your shit together. Blah, blah, blah.
You still talk to Roger?
Yeah, I talked to him the other day. He was talking about a great business venture, which I can't talk about, because I never signed any stuff with him yet, and secret. But he did talk to me about 2 months ago, and I was supposed to go up there to Orlando. Remember I called you about that? We were supposed to be there in November, but stuff happened. The buddy I was supposed to go with got COVID, my business partner dude, and he never went, and whatever. But this is this year project, 2022. Who knows? Let's do some business.
Yeah, do it up.
Do it up.
Yeah.
All right, cheers, guys. It's a Michael.
Again?
All right,
it's a Michael, bro. to Michael, dude. You know, he's not here to drink, so we got to drink for him.
So I was explaining to my neighbor the story of.
I'll wait for you, Chris.
If we want to go through that one.
Michael's turning 30, so we got to take 30 shots.
Not this year. Not this year.
To Michael.
To Michael again. What I gotta say about Michael is if it wasn't for his bold leadership and decisive action, we would have never been together as a house. He's the one who inspired us all to leave the safety of Miami into the cold, harsh realities of Orlando.
You know, that's not entirely true, but sure.
All right, fine. There's some backstory. You're right. We should give you some credit. You convinced Michael. Michael then convinced the rest of us.
Yeah, one day me and Michael were talking on the phone, and we said, you know, we should become roommates. We should live together. Like, that would be cool, you know? Yeah, like, that'd be dope. Let's do it. And we're like, yeah, in 1 year from now, we're gonna get a place together. Hell yeah, you know, whatever. Didn't talk to this dude for, like, you know, a while. Every time we did talk, we never brought that up again. Just never, ever talked about it. And then, like, 2 weeks before it was going to be a year, he's just like, all right, so, you know, I'm going to be up there probably Thursday, something, da-da-da-da. And I'm like, oh, yeah, for what? And he's like, we're getting the house.
We're moving.
Yeah, we're moving. It's been a year. And I was like, oh, shit. All right.
That's so funny, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all came together, right?
Well, so then we wanted to get Gene on board so we could have another roommate. And he wasn't really down. He didn't really know what to do. And then so I had an emergency trip down to Miami to get together with Michael and Gene to convince Gene how cool of a, you know, idea it would be to all move in together. And I'm pretty sure what did it was I was like, yo, but Gene, Altamont bitches. And he was like, oh, shit, Altamont bitches. You're right. Let's go. And that was that.
And that was that.
And then
so
I think
funny.
it was just a few months later, 4 months later, that Chris came, right?
Yeah, I came like 3 months. The whole time Michael was convincing me, hey, man, let's do this. I'm going to leave, whatever. And then when he was there, he's like, I'm here, whatever, let's do it. And I was like, nah, man, business, tobacco, importing. This is great.
Oh, you were still doing it then?
What?
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah,
Got
so
it.
I was like, well, fuck it.
Going to Altamont.
gotta leave town.
Wait, but how long did Michael stay in the house?
For like about a year.
1 year.
For about a year? A year, yeah. And I came in and took his spot.
Yep.
Right, yeah.
And then,
Got it.
Mac was my tutor, my music tutor at school.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, shit.
I was trading him cigarettes for learning how to, like, do triplets.
That's right, dude. That's right. I was getting cigarettes from you. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I moved into Michael's room, there was paint on the floor. I was like, damn, I think that paint's still there, dude. Because I never took that shit out, and for sure that Lee's not taking it out.
Well, actually, the Daryl, I forget his last name. I know it was like evil.
Well, we never knew his last name. I don't think we ever really knew his.
Oh, maybe we didn't. Anyway.
Wait, who's Daryl?
He was the real owner.
Yeah, the real one. The real one.
So we always thought he was fake, and it was like some kind of thing because Lee would always be like, "Oh, but Daryl, you don't want to talk to Daryl," you know. He made him sound like this evil guy. I'm pretty sure he had an evil last name. I don't remember what it was.
All right, viewers, just in case if there are any at all, listen. We had a landlord. Let's call him Lewis. All right, we'll call him Lewis.
Yeah.
Louis, let's call him Louis. I like Louis better.
Louis better, yeah.
Louis. All right, we'll call him Louis. And Louis was always talking about this fucking character named Daryl, the real owner of the crib. Like, oh no, I'm just here to get the money from you kids. Daryl, you don't want to talk to him. You're lucky you're talking to me. And I'm getting there at, oh my gosh, Louis, what a character.
Well, anyway, Gene after we all moved out, he went back by the house, I think to go see Lee or something, or Louis. Sorry.
Louis.
Yeah. and and Gene went there, and the real landlord was there.
Really?
No shit. Oh,
And
so
he
met
like
him.
had him come inside, and the whole place was remodeled and looked really nice and cleaned up.
What?
Yeah, like redid the whole kitchen, all the carpets.
Man, fuck that Slaughter piece of shit, dude.
I
can't believe that. We could have had a newly renovated place. Dude,
but the next house was better anyway. We had a pool. I've used it twice.
I mean, yeah, dude. I think I've used it twice as well. Dude.
I used that pool a lot
when
when it was clean.
When it was clean, yeah.
Clean.
I had a pool party once.
Really? And we weren't invited?
You had a pool party?
I'm pretty sure you guys lived there.
Maybe.
When did you have a pool party? Like, who came?
It was 4th of July.
Dude. Oh, yes, I remember that.
I remember, but we were so trashed. Fuck.
Yeah. Because Gene had made that drink with Everclear.
Yes.
And fruit. Yeah.
Yes.
So everybody was so trash, dude. That fucking Everclear bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. I remember. Yeah, it was like a pool party during the day, and not everybody got in, but a bunch of people were in. And I liked how like the concrete blocks were raised all around. Like, you know how the backyard, it was like a hill?
Yeah.
And those concrete blocks, they were like perfect for sitting. And so I remember there's a lot of people sitting in the pool, and then everybody's sitting around the pool. It's like perfect for kids that can't afford furniture, you know?
Yeah. I remember that because we had like a back room overlooking the pool and backyard area. That was my favorite room. We had all your band stuff there. I set up my office there. We could literally look at the pool while we worked and like.
We had the couch there.
We made it, guys. We're working and there's a pool. I felt like we had made it with that first house. I mean the second one. That one was great.
The second house was nice, but it had its quirks. You get what I'm saying?
Sure.
Not necessarily not just the house, but the neighborhood itself. Bro, let's talk about real quick. Let's talk about fucking Angel, bro. Angel. You can say his name. I don't even know, dude. I don't know if that's his real name or not.
I can't remember.
Bro. Dude, that man was insane, bro. He was insane. Just saying all like ghosts were attacking him, bro. I don't even know.
He was Florida man for all of you guys.
Yeah,
for sure.
But the Cuban version.
He is Florida man.
Or Dominican. I don't know. Dude.
This man comes to my house every night and throws rocks at my windows, but he knows where all my cameras are, so I can never catch him on camera.
Yes. And this man was in jail. This man that he's blaming was in jail. And he's harassing the man's children with a machete. Dude, this man was insane. And then we had Bob across the street. Oh, dude, my goodness.
Bob with good old Bob.
Good old Bob with baby dicks, yeah.
Me and Matt were talking...
Surprisingly, Chris is the one who got closest to him.
Really? I don't even remember who you're talking about. Who the hell was Bob?
Really?
Old man in the wheelchair. Old man in the wheelchair.
Oh, the old man, bro. He's probably dead. Like, long gone.
No, he died while we were there. He died while we were there. So.
He did?
Yeah. Remember they were like his.
That's right.
His daughter was coming to the house.
Yeah, he never talked to his daughter for years, and she lived right down the street, and that was his last wish. And he was like, "My time's coming up. Oh my gosh, I feel bad. I didn't accomplish that quest. Now he's gone forever. In the next life, sir. I got you.
In the next life, yeah.
In the next life, for real. If I can remember."
Mag were talking about him when I was in Chicago because he would just like I'd get home or like wake up or whatever, and he would just be passed out in his wheelchair and in the middle of his yard, like.
Yo, you think the motherfucker was dead, bro.
Yeah, it's like, yo, did he just kick it? And you go try to talk to him, and he's like, oh sorry, I just fell asleep. Like, picks up a bottle of vodka or something. It's like,
yeah, man, it was trashed all day. And he was so cool with talking about, like, baby dicks on his legs. because he had like an open sore on his legs that he had baby dick skin on there. And his words.
Listen, it's skin grafting from like stem cells is what it was, or something like
bro,
that.
his words were he made sure that you knew it was baby dicks, bro.
Listen, this guy.
Bro, what do you guys think that Diane's up to nowadays?
I think she's dead too.
I think
really?
she is too, but I really don't. I hope not, man. I hope she's okay.
She was like, how old do you think she was? She was like at least in her 70s.
Yeah, she was in her 70s, yeah. But she didn't look a day over 65.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
that was because she was like getting like her hair dyed, and she got her like nose pierced, and I never met a 70-year-old like that. That's like, I'm gonna get my nose pierced and dye my hair purple, and my boyfriend, he's 50. He's hot. He's young. He's sexy.
He's got a Harley Davidson. I like a man with a bike.
I remember. You met him too.
Yeah. We met the dude, of course.
And he was a photographer.
She's had a couple. Yeah, she's had a couple of boyfriends though.
Oh,
that's right. Oh my God, this fucking dude, huh? Wow. Oh, that's so funny. No, he said he shot one of the gigs. That's I completely forgot about that.
Oh yeah, he came and I found that old video. This was at that restaurant.
Broadway.
Yeah.
Broadway. Yeah.
I found that old video and it was you, Curtis, and Mag.
Oh fuck yeah. Awful. I mean, what a great you guys were great. You guys were great, but dude, I didn't have my shit together in that one.
Listen, it was a great video. I remember that. It was one of my first videos I've ever shot because I had just bought the camera. And you looked great. You should get back into music. In fact, you're gonna start a music podcast. We're gonna produce it. We'll talk later.
It's the third episode. I remember when we were shooting the second one, we were gonna hear some saxophone.
You fucking.
Well, he died. If you're gonna hear some saxophone.
No more. Never touching that saxophone again.
Never again?
No, I'm saying because the phone fell. No, I mean, honestly, I don't have any desire. It's still packed up in a bag with my clarinet and other instruments.
And the clarinet? Nothing?
Yeah. All of it's packed away. Yeah.
Well, listen.
Crazy.
We're going to start practicing. I've been doing the guitar thing already, which Brian, we got to...
How is that going, by the way?
It's going great. I'm practicing whenever I have an hour downtime while stuff is rendering or whatever, but I am practicing. But I want to talk to you about that, I guess, offline, to continue my progress. But soon we'll be ready to serenade you, the public, with our band, because we'll be a real band now. Now I'll be there to play. We just got to get Michael on an instrument and Gene to play the triangle.
Dude, we could, bro, incredible. If we're gonna be called the House, we could just be called the House Band. You know what I'm saying?
Band.
We could just be called the House Band. Yeah, that'll be our band name, right?
What page did you get to, or what song are you on?
Listen, I don't want to talk about that right now.
Damn. I knew it, dude. That's just like any, most adult students that I get. They're like, this is no good, and they want to work on the cool stuff,
I'm sorry. I've just been a little busy with this podcast and the other podcast, and
that's the other thing adults say. Hey, man, I've just been real busy.
No, but I'm gonna do it. We're doing it. I'm just doing it little by little, but I'm still doing it daily. I'm still practicing, warming up my fingers, hitting up that the E and the A chord that I know, and the C. Don't forget the C. But
can't forget the C, bro. You cannot.
So you're on
not coughing on me. Thank you.
Are you strumming?
I'm sorry, I didn't open the book. Fine. I am practicing, warming my fingers, doing the lessons that I had from the videos. But that book, I will get through it. It's just I'm busy doing this stuff and practicing my finger exercises.
I feel it. So when you were telling me you're practicing like 6 hours a day or whatever, I was like, perfect. He's going to get through that book in a day or two, and then he'll be ready to do like a Skype session.
I don't know about 6 hours. I never said 6 hours. I never even gave it a number. But throughout the day, I would say I do put in about 3 hours around there, like give or take, because I'll pull it out for like 15 minutes or 20 minutes and I'll just strum for, until the stuff happens or downloads and then I get back. But yeah, every day I am putting serious commitment to it. But it's only been 4 days now, so.
That's good. That's good.
You're making me want to jump on, start playing an instrument again.
You should, and you will.
You should pick up just a new instrument that you never played.
I was honestly thinking about it. Yeah, I was thinking about it. I was thinking about bass. Bass seems like it'd be a lot of fun.
Bass is incredibly fun to play.
But the only thing, I don't play any string instruments at all.
So it'll be completely new. So it'll be challenging.
But I'm sure I could figure it out. Yeah.
I think that's what happens. Like with me and guitar, it gets to a point where you don't get to see that progress because you're already here. So it's like, you know what I mean? It starts to move
every step is just literally a step, a baby step this time now. Yeah.
Every time I pick up a saxophone, I get a little bit better. Every time I sit down at the
still
piano,
picking up the saxophone?
Yeah, I did. I went to a jam, I don't know, about a month ago, and I pulled it out.
Let me ask the violin. Are you still doing that?
I haven't been doing I mean, I have one, but I don't really do it as much. I maybe about a year ago, I was doing it a lot more. No, it was like 2 years ago because I had a violin student. So it was like I had to progress, so I had stuff to teach them, which is honestly a great way to learn. That's what I do as a teacher. I got a piano student that she was killing. She was really very, very good. And so I had to start practicing every day to be able to prepare, our lessons. Mentally, I know music well enough. I have the mental approach, but I wanted to be able to be oh no, it's like this, and do it.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, do you plan on picking it up again, or do you still own one? You have one in the house?
The violin?
Yeah.
I still have one. But it really doesn't appeal to me as much as playing bass.
You were never really into the classical, huh?
I mean,
playing classical, I mean, no?
Yeah, it doesn't really excite me as much. I enjoy it on the piano, but I still don't put as much time into it. I learned recently, maybe a few months back, I learned Moonlight Sonata, and I learned Clair de Lune,
You learned Clair de Lune?
Yeah, Clair de Lune.
The whole song?
I would say about half of it. Because it starts it starts shredding. And I still think I would be able to play it, but it takes practice,
Fuck yeah.
And I don't
that's
have to
impressive if you got half of it.
It's just kind of for fun. Guitar, I have to practice. It's my job. So.
Yeah.
I wonder, first, is anybody keeping time? And second, is it time for another drink?
It's always time for another drink.
Oh, I'm on empty.
So I wonder where you guys are at in your alcohol levels.
Well, I mean, I've already gone through 2 Coronas, and then halfway through this thing, it was filled up to here. So, all right, I don't know what that is, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
See, look, this helps lubricate the fucking wheels of conversation.
Of course, I feel like if we're not careful, though, we can get to the point where it won't. Where it'll go the opposite direction.
I was thinking that already. So when you suggested it, I was like, "Oh, great," because I feel like Chris is talking a lot more now.
I know,
and
man.
Being much more conversational.
So Chris, I know it sucks to say, dude, but you gotta start drinking every day. All right, every time we do this, take a couple shots.
I mean, we've been podcasting almost every day. Might as well just pick up alcohol every day. Yeah.
Hell yeah, but you can be an alcoholic for 3 days of the week. You know what I'm saying?
3 days a week is a good enough. Yes.
Yeah, 4
You know what?
days
Maybe
to
I'll
recover.
incorporate alcohol into my character. Guys, let me know. Put some word on the live chat if you. I'm just kidding.
On the live chat, bro.
Listen, America, you decide my life. This is a democracy. You vote for what I do next.
Wow. I mean, you
Hey,
could try it out.
do me a favor. Yeah, hell yeah. Please try it out. No, well, actually, don't. But you should do me a favor, though. You have to keep that little picture that you got on the corner here. You got to keep that in the whole podcast. Can
The
you guys
what?
see the picture?
No, it's not going to show up in the.
It's not?
Well, I would hope
No,
not.
you mean my Google
God,
profile picture?
Yeah,
The
that Google
headshot thing?
profile. Yeah. I keep looking over to it. I just, dude, it's an incredible picture.
Okay.
It's an
Listen.
incredible picture.
First, it's all about the lens. You know, that's really kind of the most important, the lens and the lighting. You know, other than that,
yeah.
you know, like that, I still need your guys' headshots. I'm sure Brian has a headshot. You did professional pictures while I was there.
You're gonna use that headshot?
No, because I have actual hair now, and that was old. That's from like 2018, I think. So yeah, I need a new one. It's now 4 years later, you know, and I have hair.
You look practically the same, dude.
Well, thank you.
Practically the same. If you picked out your hair, you look like that.
Thank you.
Yeah. You never age. This man has looked the same way from like 11 years ago. I swear. I swear. I met you back in like 2010, I think. So it's been like 12 years then, and
Listen,
you look exactly the same.
Over
maybe
a
2011.
Because think about that, over a decade. Now we can say shit like that, like, bro, a decade ago. Remember that?
Fuck, a decade ago.
That is true. That is true.
Oh no!
I've known you guys for a very long time. I've known Chris since I was like wasn't able to drive or anything.
Yeah, when he was a kid, I remember. Gosh, I remember seeing him as a kid skating and stuff. Because I was a little older. I was like 2-3 years older. So that's like everything. And like when you're a kid, you know, like the gap is so big. Like,
wow. I mean, but y'all weren't like that far off from each other, right?
No, I was like 16, and Chris was like 21 with a car.
Nah, I wasn't 21 yet. I think I was like 19. How old are you now?
I'm 29.
I'm 33. Do the math.
So 4 years. 4 years.
All right.
Okay.
So I was 16.
Yeah.
You were 20.
All right. So 16 and 20. Yeah, that's like a big gap. That seems huge.
For sure, that is.
Yeah.
When I was 15 is when I met you. I was 15 and you were 19. Yeah, it's huge.
I think I even met you when I was like still 17 at Chris's house.
Oh, for sure. I just remember when Chris went to the army and became Army Chris. I was still just a young kid. I was like I guess starting high school.
I remember seeing you around before I joined the military. I was a high schooler at Stango's house. You know?
Yeah, I started hanging out. I don't really know why any of you guys hung out with me, but I started hanging out with you guys when I was probably 13 or 14.
Well, you were one of the neighborhood kids. You know, when everyone was still young and like still in school, and then we all grow up as we do, and then you were just part of our experience growing up, and then you grew up.
I think I was in 8th grade, and you guys were in like the 11th grade, something like that.
Yeah, we're already seniors. Like I didn't hang out with that whole circle until I was a senior.
Oh, then yeah, that's what it was. So
then I met you, Chris, when you were what, like 24, 25?
No, yeah, right. No, like 21.
No.
22.
No, because I was 21 when I met you.
What year? Do you remember the year? See, now we have to talk about it.
So it's got to be like 2011 then. I said 2010, but 2011.
You had to have been 24.
2011, I was 21.
Wait. When did you move into Altamont?
It was December of 2012.
Wait, actually,
2012.
You would have met him when I was 19.
Yeah. December 2012 was when I went up to Orlando after Michael convinced me.
Does that sound right?
I was there for Christmas.
Because you moved in a year after that, but you met everybody before because we were friends.
Yeah.
Okay, so I met him when I was 22, and you're a couple years older than me.
Yeah.
No, you would have met him when I was 19 or
yeah,
20.
I think it was before.
And I'm 2 years older than you.
I was there in 2012.
You're 2 years older than me?
You said he said 2012. Yeah, I was in December 2012. I was 22.
Oh, wow.
Dang,
Yeah.
okay, so yeah.
Dang, speaking of December 2012, do you guys remember 12/21/12?
I remember we got super drunk and we beat up Michael.
It was the end of the world.
Yeah, that's why Michael is buff now, because I think he remembers that day.
No, I don't think I was there that
No,
time.
you weren't there that day, but do you remember where you were?
No.
No?
No.
That was the day that the world ended. We just live in a simulation now.
Dude, I could have swore I moved in with you guys in 2012. It wasn't 2012?
It was
13. So it was like was it 2013?
Yeah,
like
around
December?
August.
Nah, dude, no, it wasn't.
Really?
Pull out the black.
Oh, dude, you're right.
Because you moved in as soon as Michael moved out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I remember having that go away party for Michael. Going away
yes,
party.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I still have pictures of that.
Yeah.
That night. I should totally try to find them. Actually, I don't know if I had it on a tablet. I don't know if that thing will still turn on. But that was fun. I remember telling everybody, yeah, dress up. We're having a banquet. And everybody came in regular clothes.
Regular ass clothes.
Like, Max showed up, and he's like, oh, shit, I didn't know you were serious. Like, do you have some clothes I could borrow?
Hey, we tried.
Yeah. Dude, that was 2013. That's wild, man. Okay. So even then, so I met you when I was 22. I moved in when I was 23. You are still 2 years older than me.
Yeah, I think I was 24, 25, because I remember in 2012 I got out of the military. That was it. And
so
yeah, I was 24.
Okay. Dude, it was so quick. I really thought you got out of the military way before. All right. Well.
No, I got out in
it was like instant.
Oh, so you got out
when
and
Chris
then
came
went
back.
to fucking
instant. That was 7 whole years.
7 whole years?
Well, 6.
Oh yeah, you said 24, yeah.
No, I mean instant that you got out, and then it was like we were roommates.
Yeah.
Army Chris. And that's why you're still Army Chris then, because I've known you as Army Chris.
It's because you didn't know me as that because there wasn't another Chris around to get confused with.
No, I think there was another Chris.
No,
really?
You knew him as Army Chris because we all called him that.
Yeah,
everybody knows you're Army Chris. Even my girlfriend calls Chris Army Chris. Yeah.
And now it's literally been a decade since I've been out. You know, come on, I still got that name. You know,
when I'm in my car, I call you and I say, "Hey Google, call Army Chris."
Army Chris.
Listen, I've accomplished a lot more in my life. Can't you just call me Elected Chris or, Sailor Chris or, anything,
Sailor Chris, bro.
I don't think it was because of the accomplishments. I think it was just because there was 2 Chris's.
Right, yeah, but now I'm no longer in the military. So, I mean, we gotta have a different name. Podcast Chris, let's do that.
Army Chris is just, I don't know, bro. You can't teach an old dog new tricks, all right? So Army Chris it is.
Yeah, it's just that's your name.
Chris, dude.
Which is kind of a cool name. I think you should enjoy it.
I mean, I guess, bro. Do I look like?
You should be proud.
I am proud. Super
proud
happy.
to be an American.
Proud to be an American. Proud to be a soldier. I still remember my soldier's creed. Don't know. I think it's embarrassing. It's probably cringy. Don't want to say it. Soldiers are gonna look at that shit like, what the fuck? Like, you still remember that shit, bro? That was like from elementary school.
Bro, of course they remember it too. Come on.
Yeah, right. Sometimes your information, and then like the commander wants like a crazy like let's be hype moment, like let's fucking sound off with the soldiers creed, and then like the sergeants didn't know or remember that shit. Like, yeah,
Damn.
it's funny. Yeah, some people don't know that shit.
Are we pouring more? I saw you pouring something.
Oh, I just have it ready, just in case. The military stories.
The Michael, bro.
Hoorah.
Hold up.
No, that's your brother. No.
That's the wrong one, dude. Cheers.
Cheers.
to America.
To America.
Considering today was the failed coup attempt, So to America, bro.
I saw the speech that Joe Biden gave. I actually saw it from beginning to end. I saw the full thing, and yeah, it was a coup. According to him, it was like super bad.
I wanted to see it just because, I wanted to hear what he had to say, but I'm on here with you guys.
God damn, maybe we should just put him on and
watching party
for our two viewers with it.
It wasn't that, entertaining.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's just saying that, hey guys, this was a really bad thing, and they try to attack our freedom, and we haven't had an election where more Americans voted. We're doing our best, and they're trying to limit our voting, stuff like that. Freedom is under attack. America's under attack. We can't let them do this anymore. Can't forget. Never forget. January 6th, never forget.
I think like it was a bad thing. Like that sucks that happened, and that's not good. But I don't think it's all that crazy, is it?
It brought guillotines to the thing.
Yeah, not guillotines. They brought fucking hang stations, bro.
Like, shit, yeah. That is awful.
They brought zip ties. Like, dude, what are you talking about, man?
That is awful.
Yeah.
I guess it's because everybody evacuated. Yeah, if they hadn't been evacuated, then then
really the story would be different. Everybody would be like, "Oh shit, we just watched live hangings." Like, yes, the story would be a lot different.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Wouldn't be controlled. Like there would be some crazy, because let's face it, some crazy wackos were probably there, among them.
100%.
And in a frenzy like that, it's pretty.
Once something gets started, they would have just gone crazy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It's kind of just overtaken with that war spirit, and
of course, man, bro.
Why do you guys think like everybody got so aggressive last year?
I would say the media, and everything else with that.
I mean, there was a lot of violent things,
Yeah, but there are also a lot of people telling us to be violent, like the politicians telling people to continue protesting for Black lives. Bill de Blasio saying like COVID, stay inside, but if you're protesting for Black lives, go out there and do it. You won't get it. All this stuff. Like. You remember?
Yeah, I remember they were saying everybody stay at home, except if you protest, it's okay because it's a bigger health crisis than COVID, something like that.
Yeah, there's all that stuff happening, and according to the World Economic Forum, the world is going to be an angrier place. Should we share videos? Now I'm in the mood to share videos. I don't know. Want to do that?
I'm okay not watching any videos,
Yeah, me too.
Good. All right, that'll be in the future. Or maybe
that's the next thing.
Yeah, same, I just actually like talking on this podcast. Maybe we don't have to have supported footage. We could just have a whole nother channel where we put supported footage on there.
Yeah, that might be, maybe eventually sometime, but I think it's easier for right now just to talk. I mean, you guys are talking so much tonight. I love it. It's making me happy.
Well, again, breaking the barrier phase, if we do the first 20 episodes, we're getting better.
For sure.
Episode 3.
I feel like the last 2 times would be a lot of like the conversation, and then it just like kind of and then it's like I feel like I got to pick it up again. But you're being a great vessel, Chris.
Yeah,
Wow.
man, absolutely. Good job, bro.
Yeah.
Another
Good
thing I
job.
noticed is that I think we actually passed.
Hey,
Yeah.
guys, to Chris.
Wow.
Yes, to Chris.
Thank you. I'll
To
watch
Chris.
you guys drink for this one. Thank you. Thank you for. Do I have to drink on this one too?
Yeah.
Absolutely. To yourself, bro.
Bro, listen, I'm like 4 shots in. I think right now I probably lost count. You know, should we have a counter for the times we take shots?
Next time.
Next time. All right, you're right. In this phase, guys.
I mean,
sorry.
realistically, you're the only one taking shots. So.
Really, but what are you drinking? Aren't you drinking whiskey? Like a swig?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not. Yeah, but I'm not taking a whole shot, dude.
Right, but a swig is comparable to a shot, right?
Close enough. I'm taking chugs.
I guess
Yeah.
he's drinking chugs. So there you go. Well, but bro, you have to be drinking that whole beer to be catching up to the one shot that he's drinking.
Absolutely not. This is 16 ounces.
Oh, it's a 16 ounce. I'm sorry. So drink 2/3 of that, and
Listen,
then
I'm gonna have half a shot for this.
9%. Nice.
All right.
9% per ounce.
What?
Is that per ounce? 9%.
9%. It's a 9% alcohol.
Is that
Yeah, I don't know what I'm asking about, dude. Bro, alcohol's in my system. All right.
Yeah, that thing it's a heavy swinger, you know. That's like drinking a bottle of wine here.
I'm about to do it, guys.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers up, Buttercup.
Cheers.
And for my opposition in fucking PA, fuck y'all.
Jesus Christ.
So
you're asking about why are people so upset?
Yeah, I mean, I guess Chris answered the question, but you know, why were politicians and the news and everybody also why was everybody just being so aggressive? You know, like they were telling people to be aggressive, but they were being aggressive. Everybody was being aggressive.
I think it just makes people want to participate. When you're angry, you want to participate. You know what I mean? When things are complacent, you just want to sit there and fucking relax and you let everybody else argue. But once like you're fucking riled up, now you're like, I need to go vote. I need to go do that. You know what I mean? You know, fuck you and your Trump bullshit. Yeah, exactly. It's getting people involved. That's it. They were like, every time we release this viral video, like everybody, like we get 1 million more viewers. You know?
Yeah, I get why the news does it, because if the news makes everything insane, you know, they get just more attention, which is crazy. That's why they do it, and it's what creates like a lot of problems. But like, also, you know, there's COVID. Everybody was in quarantine, where people just bottled up, or like.
Well, yeah, you're bottled up, and then you're getting bombarded left and right.
Political memes and get stressed out, right?
That's it. And you're looking to the president for how am I going to survive because I don't have a job right now, and you're locking me in my fucking house, you know? And then like so then people are just tripping out, bro. They're like, I need another stimulus check. I need another
burning
one.
down cities,
and of course you need it. Well, I mean, yeah, bro. When you're poor and you have nothing, and then you're no job all of a sudden. And now you can't pay your bills. You can't feed your fucking kids. You've been living paycheck to paycheck. Of course, bro. Like, I mean, like that's just I don't necessarily think it's a great idea, but of course you're gonna fucking burn down the city because it's fucking you over. You know, it's fucking you over, dude. Yeah, man. It was crazy, bro. For real.
That was
for
a
sure.
little scary of a time. Were you in Chicago, right?
Yeah, I was in Chicago there. Yeah.
How was that? In Chicago.
I mean, it was. I mean, it was all right. Like honestly, from where I was living, like it wasn't that really bad. Not until. I mean, you know, George Floyd, bro. Not until that happened. You know what I mean?
Wasn't that kind of what started it, or no?
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying is like once that happened, like. You know, there was like a whole day of just rioting, bro. I remember going out on the street. I remember going out, fucking going to work, dude. I'm driving to work and I'm seeing people on like hanging off of their cars, hanging outside their windows, holding TVs on their fucking on top of their cars. I swear to you, bro. And just fucking flooring it down the street.
Did they get Miracle Mile?
Miracle, you know, I don't know because I didn't live near Miracle Mile. I'm sure they did. What's it called? Yeah, is it called the Miracle Mile? Yeah. No, but I know like the Walmart that I used to visit was closed for a year, bro, because they robbed that shit. Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. That I mean, like I'd be driving to work 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm seeing people bust into like just small mom and pop shops, shoe stores, all sorts of stuff. It was crazy, man. It was crazy for sure. But then just as quick as it got there, it was gone. Just as quick.
Wow.
Yeah. So I like it was like that quick. Yeah.
Do you guys want to talk about conspiracy or the future? What do you guys think is going to
sure,
happen?
Yeah. Dive in. Whatever.
What do you guys think the future holds for America?
I don't know, man. I don't really know, honestly.
I saw a poll recently, and it was directed towards millennials and Gen Zers.
Hey, that's us.
Yeah, and it was just talking about like,
hey guys, let's a shot for millennials and Gen Zers.
Bro, I can't do this, bro. Brian, remember the last time I was with you in Frankie and I had the fireball? Oh my god!
That wasn't fireball. That was wild turkey.
What? Even worse. Turkey. Fuck.
That's just strong. Yeah. All right, you don't have to take that shot. But what were you saying? Millennials and Gen Zers.
It was this poll trying to like, show that Gen Zers and millennials are at war and blah 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 blah. And okay, I think that it was overkilling it what they were trying to sell. I think millennials and Gen Zers are okay, but I don't know if you guys know any Gen Zers. I know quite a few. And I do see, like, yeah, we're very different. The way that we view the world and everything. Like, you kids weren't even born when 9/11 happened. You guys don't even know about that thing.
I don't know any Gen Zers personally, but I've seen articles talking about how Gen Z, that's the younger kids, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gen Z, they're more conservative. Do you think that's true?
No, absolutely not true.
That's what I also thought too. Sometimes I see the Instagram reels or shorts or whatever, and I'm just like, these guys are more conservative.
No, they're much more progressive. Because what we push, they just continue to push. Anyways, back to this poll. It was about. What do you think the future holds? Like, do you look at the future positively or in a negative view? And all the millennials thought like they had a negative outlook for the future, and the Gen Zers saw like a lot of positivity. But the reasoning why, when they interviewed some of the people, the millennials, the millennials were talking about like, the government's fucked, like everything's fucked. We're just going downhill. Like everything that used to be behind the camera is now way out there. Like it's obvious, like how all the politicians and the government and everything works, yada yada yada. The Gen Zers were like, oh, we see a lot more progress. Like the future holds a positive outlook because like people have more rights and a lot of things are being looked at in a more positive light. People are getting their experiences out there, like having a completely different answer. I just thought that was interesting.
Well, I also find it hard to believe that they see it. You're saying that Gen Z sees it more positive?
Yeah, they have a much more positive outlook. They're like, look, we know how to figure out problems.
Really?
But they're thinking more about like social politics.
I'm just kidding. For all you Gen Z viewers out there, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for being there. I look like one of you guys. I think, right? You guys say I look young, right?
You look young, bro.
So I mean, go.
I mean, they brought back our style.
Yo, hey, I'm sorry, real quick. Is Paps meowing in the background?
Oh, do you hear him?
Yeah.
Oh, I heard it.
Yeah. At first, I was like, "Bro, somebody's wheezing," and then I realized it was.
I got my headphones on. They're noise canceling.
Okay.
Yeah, I let him outside. He's probably meowing to come back inside.
To come back inside?
Yeah. So.
Yeah, you want to let him in, dude?
Yeah.
It's all good. Dude, do your thing, man. No worries.
Be right back.
Yeah, dude. I really thought somebody was wheezing. At first, I was like, "Okay, am I wheezing?" And like I was listening, and then I was listening to you guys. But no, I guess not. Look at that motherfucker.
You mentioned that. Look at that blue light over there. I wonder if that's going to be distracting.
Which one?
That blue light on that microphone. But I hear the cat going.
Nah, that's just not going to be distracting. What are you talking about? I didn't even notice it until you mentioned it.
Oh, really? Okay. You're right. I'm just noticing it right now, actually.
You're just noticing it. Yeah.
Noticing
it's okay.
I
guess you have a blue light.
I do?
Yeah.
Yeah, your microphone. It's on the top.
Oh, yes. Is that distracting?
He was saying it was distracting it. He was saying it was distracting, but I was like, dude, what? I just noticed it.
I was wondering if it could be distracting. I don't know. I just
now that we're talking about it, of course it's going to be distracting.
I mean, I could always flip over the mic. I could hold it. Talk to you guys. Like this.
Get a little closer. Let's make this an ASMR.
Wow.
I mean, let's do a whole podcast just like whispering. You know what I mean? Like, let's get, dude.
Hey
guys,
that'll
probably be the hit
podcast. Hello.
Welcome to the house podcast.
See, this is why I didn't know if I wanted him to come inside.
Pass this on.
Bro, that is prime OnlyFans content right there. We got a little cat booty on there.
So, does anybody want to explain the story of Paps? Like, give the back lore of how he got into our lives?
Honestly, I don't know how you got Paps, Brian. I don't know how.
You don't?
No.
So, Chris?
Well, basically, some girl that we knew, I can't remember her name right now, but she used to work with Brian, and she just kept complaining about this devil cat. Oh my gosh, this cat is a devil. It broke this. It kept messing around with the other cat, whatever. And then she just showed up and then gave us this cat one day because it was too much. And this was when Paps was a little kitten, and it was the most well-behaved cat ever in the history of ever. And we're just like, what the heck? What's up with this cat?
Maybe she gave the wrong cat to you guys.
So what happened is
she's like, I still got the devil cat.
She had this party at her house, and she had been complaining about this demon. She called it Satan. And she had this little get-together at her house, and she was like, oh, yeah, the demon cat, blah, 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 blah. And I met the cat, and the cat came and crawled up on my lap. And he was like this big, fit right in my hand. And crawled up in my lap, and I'm petting him, and I was like, oh, he's like the cutest, sweetest thing, whatever. I was like, I'm going to steal him. Like, I'm just going to take him. He's my cat now. And she's like, no, you can't have him, blah, 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 blah. I love this cat, but he's Satan and evil. And then about 3 days later, she called me, and she said, like, hey, you need to come get this cat right now. Like, do you want this cat? And I was like, oh, I got to talk to my roommates or something. And she's like, no. I'm bringing him right now. Like, I'm taking him. If you want him, you can have him, or I'm taking him back to the thing. And I was like, all right, bring him.
Damn. And that's how we lucked out, huh?
Yep.
So you got both cats from the same job. That's awesome.
How we get Stella?
Because Stella showed up through the drive-thru.
Well, it was essentially.
Yeah. You got her through. They were like, "Hey, you want a cat?" And you're like, fuck it."
Yeah, that's essentially it. That's.
Yeah. So they gave it to you,
dude, because she was so cute. She was such a cute cat, man.
She's adorable, bro.
Rest in peace, Stella.
Rest in peace, man.
I'm pretty sure someone picked her up. She had that, like, she was a tiny cat. She was like this big with that full fluffy tail.
What do you mean somebody picked her up?
Oh, you don't remember?
We hope so.
She ran out again? Is that how it happened?
We thought she died and then she came back. You remember?
No. I remember that. For the viewers, all right? For the viewers, guys, our cat Stella, beautiful little cat with a fluffy tail. She was gray. She ran out one day and disappeared for a whole fucking week. And in fact, we even had a fucking burial ceremony for this cat because it is a beloved cat. Because Brian, bro, okay, I'm sorry. I'm laughing right now. But Brian showed up.
Devastated.
You were devastated. But Brian showed up one day with a bag, and he was just like, I found Stella in the road. Come to find out, it was a fucking possum, and we had a burial ceremony. but I'm sorry, man. But yeah, and then I remember it was me and you, Brian, weren't we? We were in the kitchen. We were in the kitchen. No,
I was at home. I was at work.
Oh, so who was I with? I just remember being right outside the kitchen, right? Because there was like a little, I don't know what you would call that, a little awning. I don't know, where you put your arms on, a little bar top.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I was sitting there, and all of a sudden I heard the cry, and I looked to my right, and Stella's just pawing at the door. I was like, holy fuck, we just buried you. This is crazy, man.
It's like
that was wild, dude. That was wild. I mean, I was super happy to see her, but also terrified. Man, yeah. What a poor cat, man. Because she just wanted to be outside. I'm sure it was envy of the fact that we let Pabst out always, but she was just such a small cat. She was getting taken away.
Full grown, she was tiny.
Full grown, she was nothing. It was all her tail. Her tail was fucking huge.
Yeah, she looked like a squirrel.
Yeah.
And then you had orange cat running around and raccoons.
Being a fucking dick, yeah.
Every time I see an orange cat, I remember about that orange cat, and I'm just like, fucking orange cat.
Orange cat.
No love for any cat that's orange. Sorry.
Yeah. Fucking orange cat, man. Oh, yeah. Fucking Stella. Why did I bring her up? I don't remember.
You brought her in, and she ran into the couch, because remember, she could go underneath the couch and climb up in it.
Oh, that's right, the red couch.
And she didn't come out, so when I got home from work, you were like, hey, or you called me, I think. You were like, come home after work, like, I got to talk to you about something, whatever.
Mm.
And then I got there, and you're like, well, Stella's here, but she ran in the couch, and she won't come out. And so when I got home, I was able to call her, and she came out of the couch.
But she came out, yeah.
Yeah. That cat, I felt like she was really attached to me.
Yeah, of course. You were dad to her, man.
Like, Paps, like, he's never been that attached. He's like, whatever, he's just chilling. But she was, like, codependent, kind of, which is weird for a cat. But, we thought she was going to die. Remember, like, insides were hanging out and stuff. And so I took her to the vet the next day I thought to put her down. So that night, she's in the bathroom bleeding all over me. I'm like, oh my God, whatever.
Yeah, she was looking rough, yeah.
Took her to the vet. They're like, no, we'll fix her up. And I didn't have the money to do that. It was thousands of dollars. But I was like, what? I didn't even know this was going to be an option. So I pulled out a credit card to be able to pay for it. And I forget how much, but it was thousands, A few months later, or whatever it was, when we all had to abort the mission because the pirate stole our house. Remember that? Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
I was working on the cruise ship at the time.
Oh, that's right.
I was telling my buddy about that junk earlier today, but yes, guys, there was a literal pirate that stole our house.
Fucking slaughter.
So we had to dip out, and during that time, she ran away. And then she's never been was seen again. And I was still paying her hospital bills. Yep.
Fuck, man. Fuck, that sucks, dude. That sucks.
This cat.
Yeah, I did love that cat. I love that cat, man. She was cool as fuck.
Right.
Yeah, she was cool as fuck, dude.
Do you guys, by any chance, remember the raccoon?
No, I don't remember it.
No?
Oh, you mean in the back area? In the porch area? Yeah.
Rocky.
Would you leave food out for it or something? Or
no, he would come by every night around the same time, and I would give him food. I'd bring some food every night home, and when he showed up, I'd feed him. And it started off, I would open up the sliding glass door this much and like hold out the food like this, and he'd take it. They got little hands, like. Whoop.
Yeah.
But he became so cool. I remember the first time it happened, we were all sitting on the back patio. Paps is out there. And, we're all chilling. Paps is out there hanging out. And then the raccoon walked into the back porch and popped up on one of the chairs. Hopped up on the chair and was just sitting there chilling with us. And chilling with Paps. Like, no problems. I was like, what the fuck?
No shit. I for sure wasn't there for that.
You went there?
No.
Man.
No, that's awesome. Sounds like a fairy tale.
Dude, right?
I wasn't there.
I just remembered that raccoon recently. That's why I completely forgot about it, and then I remembered that, and I was like, what the heck?
Fucking, oh my goodness. What I do remember about being on that back porch is just talking about bears. That's what I remember.
I remember sitting with you looking at the forest, and every time we'd hear a sound, we're like, we're going to freaking kill this bear. This is how we're going to do it. And
yeah, man. You got to be prepared, bro. You have to be prepared in Florida, bro.
And then the first bear that I saw in real life, which was many years later, but I saw one, and I was like, dude, there's no way. Me and Mac had this whole plan. You're going to stand your ground and scream at it and try to look bigger. And the first bear that I saw, I was back inside before I even realized what I saw. It was at 135. Yeah. I saw it, and then all of a sudden, it was like a split second. I was back inside, and I was like, what just happened? Like, what did I just ran away? I think I saw a bear, and I went to tell Gene. I'm like, yo, there's a big-ass black bear. And it was way bigger than I thought that they were. Like, the thing was taller than me. It was standing by Diane's house. It stood up, and its head was next to the roof, you know?
Wow.
And I told him, he's like, no way. And then I started to think I was just tripping, you know? I'm like, maybe I didn't see one. Maybe it was just a dog, and I'm tripping. But sure enough, we went out there. It was a bear.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah, hell yeah. Fuck that. I wouldn't want that.
What's the closest you've been to one?
As close as I am to you right now.
A picture of one.
A picture. Some video, dude. Exactly.
I got almost attacked by one.
Damn, man. Oh yeah, because I remember you telling me like you walked outside and it was near the trash can, right? Or something like that.
No, I was getting home from work, getting out of my car, and I was getting out of my car and I was like leaning in, grabbing something from my car, and I turned around and that bear was from me to where you are, that I'm looking at you right now.
In the computer, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that far away from me, standing up, and it was like. Like it hisses like a cat. Holy
what are you talking
shit.
about, dude? It hisses like a cat? Are you sure you weren't tripping that time?
No, yeah, it's weird. You think a bear would be like roar? No, but it's like makes like a weird hissing sound.
No shit.
I was back in my car driving away from my house before I even that fight or flight thing, it's real, you know? I was driving away like holy shit, I almost got killed by a bear just now. What the heck? And then I turned my car around, put my high beams on, and it was a mama bear with 3 cubs in our front yard.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's why it's hissing at you.
Mm-hmm.
God dang, man. I mean, I really hope the fight or flight is the thing because I mean, some people freeze, bro. Some people just freeze and they don't choose either. I hope I choose at least one next time I see a bear. Oh my goodness.
I mean, don't try to flight. Well, you're not supposed to, but that's what I did every time.
Well, it depends on. I think it depends on the bear, right? Oh no. Yeah. Is it a grizzly? Dude, I feel like one of the bears you're supposed to play dead, and then the other one you're supposed to be big.
Listen, when I was
black bear, you're supposed to play. Yeah. You're supposed to be big.
When I was younger, they would tell you that when you see a grizzly bear, you're supposed to play dead.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny that you say that because I swear to you, like 2 hours ago, I watched a video of a grizzly bear, and it was like 3 people, a cameraman and 2 other people, and they stood their ground, and the thing ran away. It like charged them like 3 times, but it ran away after a bit.
I mean, it's possible, but that's not what you're supposed to do because that thing will kill you.
I've seen videos of dudes hanging out and like grizzly bears would just walk right up and then sit for a little bit, like as if it was part of the team, and then it would just get up and keep going. You know, I've seen videos of people on trees hunting and the bears come up.
And the thing crawls up?
Yeah, I've seen all this stuff. Wow, wow did these people.
Well, I've seen with the black bears, the acting big thing. I've seen it, yeah, where people like a black bear purchase them and they talk to it like it's a dog. Like, get. I saw this one guy, it's like an old man. He's like, get out of here. Get. And the bear's like running up to him like it's going to do something. And he slaps it on the snout like, get down. Get.
Yeah, I've seen videos of people with bears as pets too out there. Like, wow.
Bro, fuck it. Like, why are we watching videos of the bears? Let's go out there. Let's find a fucking bear and make our own videos. All right.
Damn it. I forgot. To Stella.
Fuck. You're right. To Stella.
Listen, we're going to make these videos of us with bears. If you, the viewer, want to see us, you know what I want to do? That I've never done. I wanted to be part of a rodeo. Like when I lived in Texas, I've always wanted to ride one of those
a bull.
Things. Yeah, I've always wanted
like
to
a real bull.
Yeah.
A real bull.
I don't know if I should do it now that I'm old and feeble, but like when I was younger, that was the Texas thing I wanted to do. I wanted to be a certified cowboy.
To Stella.
Oh, Jesus.
Yep. Yeah, Jesus is
Stella.
right.
I'll tell you what.
Good family.
Last year, or during the summer rather, I went to my very first rodeo. I'd only seen the things on TV, and it was like golf to me. I just didn't really get it. But when you see it in real life, on TV it only shows them riding, and then it like cuts away, whatever. You don't see these are real ass bulls, dude, and there's a real guy on there.
Yeah,
and they're getting thrown around, and
they're big as fuck. And
then when they get thrown off, those bulls, like there's one bull who he just would not exit the field. He was just like running around, and they're trying to get him to go off. And every time, like, you would think he was about to, he'd just turn around and charge somebody, and they're, like, diving over the wall, and he's into the wall.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was like, wow, like, this is nuts.
Where was this? Where did you see this?
In Livingston, Montana.
Livingston, Montana. All right, Montana. And that's tight as fuck. Did you see anybody actually get hit by the bull, bro?
No, thankfully. That would have been awful.
Thankfully.
Luckily, some of them are professionals and they know what they're doing and they can figure it all out. That shit just seems like such a rush. It seems like, oh my gosh, I want to experience that.
Would you guys be a clown?
Hell no. The clown he was probably the best. Everybody else looked scared as fuck when the bull was coming. But he was the one that probably got like almost hit, because there was one point where he jumped up on the wall and then the bull like was still charging it, and he was like climbing up on the fence. It was like close, you know what I mean? Like it was serious. I was like, dude, this guy's for real right now? Like he does this for a living? And then there's a barrel and I think the barrel is like kind of a gimmick, except it wasn't a gimmick in this instance because it's like something that he can jump in that's kind of in the middle of the field.
Hold on.
He jumped in that and the freaking, bull hit that and it's like rolling. I was like, dude.
Would y'all be in that barrel?
Hell no.
I would do that shit. Oh my gosh. I would fucking love to do some exciting stuff.
Being a barrel?
I don't know. See, when I was younger, And I don't know about now, just because I don't have access to certain things. But like I used to really care of like want adrenaline, seek it, do all that stuff. Like that was when I was younger. I don't know how I feel about that. Like I tell myself I want to do that shit now still, but I haven't done anything that got my heart racing like in a long time. Like it's been years.
Yeah, I get you. Well, there are a lot of things that will get your heart racing besides jumping in a fucking barrel.
Well, I mean, the other day I went to Santa's. Do you remember Santa's Enchanted Forest?
Hey, real quick. This is where the advertisements go in.
Oh, okay. Yes.
I gotta take a little pee break. So
I gotta take a pee break as well.
You gotta pee?
Yeah.
Jeez.
So Chris, if you can like rant for about like.
Okay, fine.
Not like 2 minutes.
I'll practice ranting. Let me go ahead and get a
shot.
Good. All right, guys. Thank you for being here. This podcast has been brought to you by Pfizer. Don't forget to get your fourth shot, of alcohol, that is. Also, this is brought to you by Merck. Don't forget to get those pills that they're about to offer all of us. So, guys, just here ranting with America, drinking alone. You know what really grinds me here? Listen, I've never done this before, guys, so I don't really know what to say aimlessly. Kind of miss my friends already. Look at those empty places in that blurry screen of that couch. Look at that. It looks like a nice couch. Anyway, America, cheers to freedom, to democracy, to all the wonderful things we love here in America. Apple pie, guns. Some of us love guns. Did I mention freedom? You can't get the same freedom, anywhere else. Let's take this shot. Vodka. Good old Russian vodka. I heard this thing that never freezes. You can put it in a freezer and it stays liquid. I don't know about that, but I should probably try it. So, America, you're here for the facts, and I'm here to give them to you. After the sponsor break, I should probably get a Coke. I'll be right back, guys. Hey, look. Hey, kitty cat. Look at that. The cat's back. Now he left. This is now being sponsored by Coca-Cola. All right. There we go. See, they sponsored us. They give us this drink. Not really. These guys are taking the longest pee breaks ever. I'm sorry that you guys have to deal with this lack of content. What would Bill Burr talk about right now? Listen, America, I'm at a loss of words. I don't really spend time talking to a camera like this aimlessly. This is not something I typically do. But I'm just gonna keep going, because that's what you do on a single podcast where you rant. Coca-Cola. Now, I don't really drink soda a whole lot, but it's great right now with alcohol. Maybe I should have mixed this. I wonder if Coke mixes well with vodka. Do people do that? Like Coke and vodka? Is that a drink? Isn't that like a Cuba Libre? A free Cuba? Speaking about Cuba, it's time they got their freedom. It's time they got some of this good old-fashioned American freedom. And God damn it, I won't rest until they get their freedom. All right? I'm going to be here on this podcast every day talking about Cuban freedom and Cuban rights. All right? I won't rest until the Cuban people are free.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. I don't know who's in charge of Cuba now, but Fidel Castro's been dead for a long time. Are they not free anymore? Are they not free yet?
No, they're still not free yet. We gotta
still not free, bro.
Listen, I got a great name for our invasion. All right, let's plan an invasion on Cuba. All right.
No.
Yes, let's call it the Bay of Pigs, because we're American pigs. We're American capitalist pigs, right? And we're going out there to give them that capitalism. Maybe
Absolutely.
This already exists. Maybe it's happened before. I don't know.
Whatever. Fuck history. This is the new. This is a bit. If it did exist, Bay of Pigs version 2.
So did you hear about that? I think they were trying to do like a coup in Venezuela. Some former military guys, some former private security guys here in America. They had this whole plan hatched out where they were going to try.
Yeah, but that was a while ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, a while ago in broad daylight. They landed on the beach. Like, what the heck?
I mean, I don't know. I really don't know everything about it. I didn't actually read into it because once I saw it was a failed coup, I was like, whatever.
Yeah, it just seemed ridiculous. Like there wasn't even a field grade officer. They were like, it was like an old, like a sergeant was like, hey guys, let's fucking plan this invasion. You know, like holy shit, sergeant, like.
Man, the fact that everybody was cool with it, like that's wild. How many people joined in?
I have no idea. The whole thing was they were supposed to get cash and weapons and stuff to train the guys, but then they never got anything until the very last minute. So they were practicing with brooms and stuff, like sticks.
Fucking brooms and sticks.
Yeah, and they were supposed to arrive on Zodiacs, but I don't think they had the right boats or anything to make it happen. They didn't have enough fences. And they did it in like broad daylight. And the plan was there were two teams. One was supposed to capture the airport, and the other was supposed to kidnap the president, bring him to the airport, and they were supposed to fly out. Like, bro, it was so.
Dude, what are you talking about right now? What are you talking about, bro?
The Venezuelan. I'm pretty sure it was.
No, I get what you're saying, but I didn't know the details. I didn't know the details. Like I said, once I saw it was failed, I was like, fuck it.
If they make a movie about that, maybe we should make a movie about that, but make it a comedy, because the whole thing just seemed like a comedy.
I mean, it sounds like a fucking comedy. It was already a comedy. Maybe we should make it serious so that it's not too close to reality. Yeah, so it's not too close to reality, bro.
Feeling like Zero Dark 30.
And it ends when they get captured, bro.
Yeah,
That'll really fuck up the Hollywood media there, dude.
Did you say Hollywood?
Yeah, because Zero Dark 30 was made by Hollywood.
Even a thing now?
Well, I mean, aren't they still making movies? Am I wrong?
I don't know if they're still making them in Hollywood though.
I guess not. Well, at least I'm sure they still do. Well, I was just in Hollywood. What am I talking about? They're still presenting out there.
You were just in Hollywood?
I was in Hollywood.
When you went to go see your family.
When I went to go see my parents, after they had COVID. That was in October.
Yeah.
That was in October. Holy shit, I forgot about that. I was just in Hollywood, and they were premiering the Eternals. And they were premiering the Eternals, and they had just premiered like 2 weeks before. I don't know if you know the Eternals, by the way. That's Marvel. They were premiering 007, the No Time to Die. I know you don't watch movies, but the newest 007 movie. So if they're still premiering shit like that there, then I guess it's still alive, or they're trying to keep it alive.
Is that a notepad you have?
It is, but it's under my table. I just not that I'm actually using it. It was just.
Oh, I see. Okay,
you
had some great notes, because I try to just riff alone right now, and that was hard. Like I can't imagine doing.
Oh, trust me, I have some notes on your riff. All right, we don't need to be talking about Cuba's revolution.
You actually got notes?
No, I don't have notes.
Oh, okay.
No, it was a great riff, honestly. Coming back to you saying how we have to save Cuba or whatever the fuck was great, bro. It was awesome.
I have no
we have to save Cuba?
Yeah, he was saying something about we have to help them with their revolution or whatever the fuck. I don't know.
Yeah,
dude, Castro made the revolution, didn't he?
Castro did, but we're trying to revolutionize the revolution. All right.
Yeah, Revolution 2.0. Get with the program.
2.0. All right. Yeah, exactly.
It's going to be decentralized, okay? A decentralized revolution, okay? Everybody's going to have a ledger of the revolution, okay? And we're going to sell NFTs on this revolution, all right? We're going to have little AK-47s that I don't know, shoot banana peels or something. You could buy that in our online store right now. Go to IDFK Podcast.
The house.
Oh, the house. Oh, so that's it. We're changing. All right, listen, guys, we're going to have a business meeting right now. So if you're watching this right now, if you're still watching this for whatever reason, You know, we're gonna have a business. We're gonna have a business meeting right now. All right, guys, let's have a business meeting.
So what do you mean? We already had the business meeting. We literally talked about how this is the house podcast.
All right, so
we're gonna make the house band
podcast now.
We were talking about the house band.
The house band.
You know, the IDFK or whatever it is, it did have a ring to it, but like our branding is the house.
Of course. Yeah, the IDFK was just
we are the house.
Was just a stand-in. It was a stand-in.
What did we talk about this podcast the whole time? We talked about the house.
Literally, this podcast was for us. Like, nobody else is tuning in. Like, nobody else is tuning in for this. This is the house podcast.
All right. So as you already noticed, viewer, there's a new logo over there today. I don't know what side it would be on. You know, when the image
I really hope it's next to the sexy picture of Chris. I really hope it is.
Look, it takes off the. I'm drunk right now. But it takes off the profile picture.
Well, it seems like you need to edit in your picture. All right, that's what it seems like you need to do.
See, the thing is, I don't know if I'm gonna go back and actually go through all of this footage. And I don't know if I'll ever find this. But listen, future me, if I do go through all this, please add my picture somewhere and make sure that I change the logo. And we got to change the name for the channel. And
hey, so since we're a podcast talking about becoming a podcast and figuring out how to be a podcast, like, do we plan on, like, sometime in the future when we get big, are we gonna do podcast performances? You know how, like, they do, like, Your Mom's House Live and other podcasts live, you know what I mean?
So I'm open to all of that, but that would require one of us to go to the venues and pitch this and be like, yeah, well, we're gonna have our guys here.
No. You're thinking too small. They're gonna come to us.
Small. Okay, you're right. Yeah, because in the future we're famous. So somehow we're famous. And again, this podcast, okay, is just one of many, because by the time you're watching this now, you, the viewer, you would have already realized Mag has his own podcast. Mag, who's usually on the other, whatever side you're on one of these sides. Mag over there.
One of them.
He has his podcast, right? You could follow Brian in his teaching podcast, right? Get some lessons, guys, right? Wherever Brian is, okay. Don't forget to go to Brian's website, Brian George. What?
Brian George?
What's your website?
What's the website?
Music.com.
BrianGeorgeMusic.com. Coming soon if you're checking that right now.
He's got the rights to just music.com. www.music.com. He's got the rights to that, dude.
All right. So I enjoy that you volunteer what my podcast is going to be about. But what is Mag? What's your podcast about?
Oh, dude.
It's a Mag show.
Honestly, it'll probably be about, if I'm going to be real, it's going to be about some sort of either movies or gaming, or it's some sort of entertainment, some form of entertainment like that. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to be real.
What about yours, Chris?
I'm doing a bunch of podcasts with my neighbor. We're doing something called Geo and Strat. We just filmed the first episode and then we deleted it because it was just terrible.
Word. Yeah, it sounded bad. Yeah, I felt bad listening to it.
So this podcast is like the I don't give a fuck whatever for now, or the house. Like this one could be lame. Like, not that it's lame, but this one could be low quality and like the way it is right now with us, whatever. But we're doing a podcast about geopolitics and international strategy and things like that, state, strategy and stuff. And we're talking about, just international relations, basically. That's what that channel is going to be about. So we're actually now going to, have you ever seen the Jocko Williams podcast?
Yeah, Jocko's great.
Yeah, so we're going to film it like that. But the characters is, my buddy wants to be a politician when he grows up. You get me? And I just want to be a media guy. So I'm going to be asking him questions about his vast experience because he's lived abroad. He got his master's degree at Russia. And he's been, actually there, traveled all throughout Europe. So he has a unique perspective, and he's an immigrant, So he has a great perspective, something different from the average American. And I'm going to be the average American asking him stuff. So, hey, tell me about the girls in Russia. Yeah, right? That's the kind of stuff I'll bring to the table in that informative, education show. But yeah.
The girls
now, Ryan, what's your channel going to be?
So, I was gonna start podcasting a couple of years ago, and not for now it seems like everybody's got a podcast, but I was thinking about it because I just wanted to do it for me. The same exact thing that I said to you about this when we're gonna start it. More for me, and I don't really want to have direction, right? I came up with a clever ass name, but I forgot the name. But it was fucking clever. But yeah, essentially I would just want a ranting. I just want to rant, especially when I'm angry, And I did a couple practice runs and stuff. And
you're lying. Where are they? Where are the practice runs?
Dude, I have no idea. On one of my old phones somewhere, but I did a couple practice runs, and I was able to talk to myself for 30 minutes straight.
Wow.
And do a pretty good job. And I was, I wouldn't listen to the whole thing, but I would listen back, and the conversation would keep going. And I even tried it. I started doing it at work. That's where I was doing my practices at. And because, we'd have the little headsets on. Yeah, because we'd have the little headsets on, right? And I would just go on a rant.
Sir. I'm just trying to get a fucking
No, with my coworkers. I just started working on my character. Not really working on it that I had to be something, but just developing the, that kind of character to make people laugh and make people interested in what I was saying. And I got pretty good at it. And then I gave up on it because I was like, fuck this, whatever, I don't know. But I would talk to my coworkers and get them interested in what I was saying. I'd start telling a story, but try to make it funny. Just yesterday I fucking blah 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 blah. This happened, da da da. But just the way that I delivered it, make it funny, make it hilarious. Usually related to the everyday life of a musician. Nobody knows what I got to go through, the fucking bullshit of being a musician with gigs, teaching, just. There's so much bullshit that happens, right? So, but try to make it funny and humorous, and people are and it was starting to work. People would listen to me, and they're and I would stop talking. They would wait. Let's say a customer came or something, they would wait. They'd be like, "Oh, Brian's done. Here, keep going." And I was like, "What? For real? Hell yeah!" And then I started fucking with customers and stuff, and just doing basic bullshit, and seeing how long I can keep a customer at the box. And sometimes I would get someone talking to me through the drive-thru box for 10 minutes plus. They came to order a coffee and they're stuck at the box.
Stop. What are you
I
saying,
swear.
Right?
And it got to a point you could ask some of the people that you guys have met that know me that also worked at that place. $20 in the tip jar. $20. People would eat it up. And so I felt like I was doing a great job. And then the actual, I just didn't get started. Because, one, my biggest problem was I didn't really know what platform I was supposed to be able to put it on. And I didn't care if there was viewers, but to podcasting.
To podcasting. I'm sorry. No, I'm listening, but
that's pretty much it. It was
to podcasting, absolutely. But that's wild. $20. Cheers, Chris.
That was definitely happening.
That was another half.
That's wild, dude. That's wild.
That was for about a year. I just never posted anything, but I got really into it. It seemed like a lot of the places that were doing amateur posting, you didn't own your content. So it was all right, where am I supposed to upload to and this and that? Because it's like the amateur things. It's like, yeah, upload here. This is for podcasting. And then you upload it, and then they own your podcast.
Listen, we're gonna do everything great. Everything's gonna be right. All right. Now, I'm sorry to interrupt. I want to have a cigarette.
Just, bro, look, man, smoke it on camera. On camera.
On camera.
Luckily, you're recording on your phone.
Yes, but I'm not gonna take the phone outside because I feel like I did the setup right. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do some Dave Chappelle shit. I'm gonna open my door. I'm gonna fucking smoke right here.
Yo, this. By the way, this is my chime in. This episode should be the best of because we are literally just like we're an hour and a half in. I think now.
I think we're past.
Maybe. So maybe we should make this the best of. All right. So Chris, get on the editing. All right.
Get on the editing. Listen, YouTuber viewers, listen. Right now, we're doing what's called a breaking the barrier phase. This is episode 3. All right. And in this project, because I have so many projects, because I'm such an important guy, whatever, out here creating and shit, right? I don't have that much time to dedicate to every single project all the time. So this one, I just only want to spend at least, at the most, really 2 to 3 hours of post editing on this episode. That's why first episode, second, and this one doesn't look like, the Joe Rogan podcast. I'm sorry, guys.
That's okay.
But if you hit the like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all those things, and contribute to our Patreon, whatever. We'll get better gear, better equipment. We'll do this live, like Bill O'Reilly. Fuck it, we'll do it live, and it'll be better for you guys. It'll be better quality content. Just fucking send Mag the money. He runs the PO box. Mag, in this business, you're the finance guy. All right.
I'm just so glad that Chris is talking.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I get it. I think what it was that he was there was a lot of etiquette with him. So he was like, don't cut anybody off. Don't do this. And I understand that. I understand that mindset. But especially in a Zoom situation, like if we were face to face, it'd be easier to not cut somebody off.
Well,
but
there's
on a Zoom situation, it's harder. Exhibit A. Exhibit A. No, I'm just like,
one, there's a little bit of a delay, and two, I don't really think it matters if there's an all skate for a little bit because eventually people cut out, and you hear that I think in podcasts all the time.
Eventually, the alpha shows up.
I don't even think it's that. If everybody's talking, sometimes it's exciting, I can't understand what's going on for 2 seconds, but man, it sounds like that conversation is fun, right?
Listen,
but
this is only going to be for a temporary amount of time because once Michael comes in here, he's going to run the show.
He's going to be the guy. He's the guy. So right now, this is practice right now so that we can get our words in. You feel me? We gotta learn. Michael's gonna be the guy that takes over most of it.
After episode 2, Chris was telling me that he felt like I was running the show or trying to run the show.
He was serious about
it. Not that you were trying to run the show. I was saying that you didn't leave pause for enough because of the lag and the latency or whatever, and we're talking over each other. There wasn't enough pause to allow the next person to jump in.
Got it. Well, essentially, he was telling me that I was trying to run the show. I was talking too much. Shut the fuck up.
Come on. I
don't know why he
meant to deliver it. And
hold on. Whatever. I'm saying
this is the Brian George show. So like,
I was just saying it in a funny way, but what I'm trying to say is what I told him. My response was like, "Well, dude, fucking talk then. Like, don't if I start talking." Don't just stop talking, because I felt like last time, or the last couple times, like the conversation would start to go, and then it just goes, like I would feel like there'd just be an empty space, and it's
a wall, yeah.
Yeah, people don't, they want it, they're listening, and they don't want to hear the dead spaces, it's supposed to keep going. So I felt like I was trying to carry the conversation, keep things moving, I was thinking about the next thing.
Sure.
That's an improv thing. It's like, what can I do to, okay, we're talking about this, this connects to this idea, yada, yada, yada. Well, today...
Yeah, but I think once again, though, like Chris isn't it. I don't know him to be that guy that's gonna cut somebody off to talk. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, Matt, shut the fuck up. All right, I can do whatever I want.
The only reason why he's willing to do that right now is because he's a little fucking drunk.
Guys, I can't understand what anybody's saying because everybody's talking to the.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you.
Look, Chris just isn't that guy. So he now that he has some alcohol in him, he's okay to do it.
Listen,
which is great.
It has nothing to do with the alcohol.
That's what I said yesterday.
Okay. Nothing to do with the alcohol.
I've been drinking water all day, all right? And you should be drinking water too, okay?
You see,
Coca-Cola is actually water.
This is great.
I hope we don't have fucking kids on our fucking podcast. Like, I really hope we don't.
You see, this is great. You see, you guys talked for like 5 minutes, and I didn't even get a word in because you guys are fucking going. If you guys are going and moving and talking, then I'm not gonna talk. But when it's like 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, well, I'm gonna just keep talking because I want to keep moving the conversation. I felt like I was carrying a load. So good job.
For sure.
Now the only thing we need to work on now is you're talking about the post editing. I don't really care that much about the post editing hours afterward. Like, I don't feel like that's all that important.
You're not fucking doing it, but that's why I'm advising eventually we're gonna do this live. Okay, we're gonna do it live. We're gonna use OBS. We're gonna fix this streaming stuff. I'm gonna get a better cable.
The thing that I care the most about now is you guys got to get microphones, use headphones and microphones.
You don't hear me?
No, I can hear you, but like I think listening back to the past two, I think I have the best setup out of everybody. Mm-hmm. I think my voice.
I will say your gain is really high right now. It's really fucking loud.
Yeah, it's gonna be much louder than you guys because I'm speaking. Look, I'm speaking into a microphone. My voice is gonna be much louder. That's why we record everything separately. You could turn down my voice. So you guys need to get microphones so that you have. You're not getting the room sound.
I definitely agree with you, bro. But I need to get a job first. So that
you don't have a job.
Listen,
I don't have a job right now. No.
Page.
You don't make vacuums anymore?
I don't make vacuums anymore. Yeah, vacuums.
Holy shit! Really?
Yeah. I used to make vacuum pumps. Yes, but now I do not.
Is that something you would share on the podcast or?
Yeah, I mean, I don't give a shit. Yeah. I mean, what do you want to ask? Or are you just asking in general?
Well, I know the last time I spoke to you about your job, there was a civil war happening.
It was a coup. Bro, it's so perfect. January 6th, we're talking about coups. Awesome. So it was practically a coup, which, I mean, this was a successful one, though. The son attacking the father, basically. And he won. He won. The son won, bro.
Wow.
But without going into super detail, just because I mean, not that we're fucking 2 hours into this podcast. Nobody's gonna watch this shit. For sure they won't. For sure they won't. For sure these guys won't. All right.
If you're still watching this podcast, please let us know and put a timestamp. Put a timestamp about the coup. All right.
What do we give them?
Listen,
do they get like a free sticker or like a free hat or something?
Listen, let's not overextend ourselves, okay? How about just an all expense paid vacation? No, I'm just kidding.
We'll send you like a signed autograph to like something. Picture of us.
The house, bro. Yeah. Absolutely.
Listen, guys.
Chris, you have to redesign the house emblem.
Listen, if you
make it more modern.
Now leave a comment right before February of 2020 on this episode, at this time, and you send this time, very specific, okay? We will send you, the viewer, our fan, all right, some memorabilia, which we're not sure yet. Maybe a mouse pad, a mug.
Who knows?
The only problem is 2020 happened 2 years ago.
Well, listen, you guys missed out. And if this happened 2 years ago, and you're watching this 2 years later, go to our Patreon page right now. I don't know what we're called now. 2 years from now, I don't know. But go to that page. The description is somewhere on our bio. Become a member.
That's hilarious. Jesus.
Or hit us up on Super Chat, because 2 years from now we're on there. We're in the metaverse too. Visit the house in the metaverse. Okay, we have a 3D rendering of our house. Okay, don't forget to buy the NFTs.
Dude, I can't wait till we have scripts to read. We're practicing that a lot.
Yeah.
Scripts.
Yeah, like ads to read.
Oh yes, that'll be great.
Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. So talking about the
While Chris smokes a cigarette on set.
On set, bro. you gotta put the green screen to be outside. You gotta put the green screen to be outside.
There's too much editing right now.
Awesome.
If we were doing the live stuff,
that's good.
All right.
Okay, yeah. So as far as the job goes, so the son did a coup, right? And he took his business out to here in Omaha, Nebraska, and
you forgot the name of the city for a second.
No.
All right.
I was thinking about the steps.
Okay.
But so we come out here, right? This is not riveting, but we come out here, and the son decides to try and run it as if he already has all of his workers. You get what I'm saying? So he decides that he's not going to be building anything.
Oh, wow.
He's not going to be doing it. Yeah. So he's going to stay out in Chicago, and he's going to go to fucking Tennessee, and he's going to go to fucking wherever the fuck else, Kentucky, and play golf in all these different fucking cities and shit, while his workers are doing things, are trying to make money for the company. You know what I'm saying? So obviously that was annoying, and a lot more other things came into play. So basically I talked to the owner, and I was just like, yo, this is just this job is
father or son?
No, because father wasn't a part of this anymore, because son already cut out father.
Gotcha.
Which legit, son's company had all of father's clients. You feel me?
Wow.
They weren't left with shit, basically. So imagine like 3 people trying to do the job of like, I'd imagine like an 8 to 10 person place. You feel me? And so I was just tired of it. I was just like, yo, it's creating more anxiety. I think about the fucking place all the time, and it's not even my place. You know what I mean? I'm not the one owning a fucking Porsche and owning my own house and all this shit, and I'm busting my balls for it. So it's not for me. It's not for me. Got it. Yeah. So I'm out of it. And that was literally like a couple days before Christmas.
Wow.
That was but also that's the thing, is that, not that this was like the huge deciding factor, because there was plenty before then, but it was like, I had already made plans for Christmas for family. And then I'm told, no, that's a work week. Like, what the fuck? What do you mean that's a work week? Every year that I've worked for you, we've had 1 to 2 weeks off, but now it's a work week. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, so I was just like, all right, well, fuck it, I'm out.
Listen, guys.
All right, to Mag's new job.
We're gonna start a Kickstarter.
To Mag's new job.
To Mag's new job.
To Mag's new job.
That's a Coca-Cola.
That's a Coca-Cola.
Oh, you're right. It is a Coca-Cola. Come on, guys. Come on.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my gosh. Can I skip this one for now? Cheers. I'll just have an empty one for
You're
that.
supposed to pour like half shots at this point.
Dog, I've had kids stay in school.
Yeah, you do like a half shot and then you still get to enjoy the fun part.
Yeah.
All right, America, look, it is a half shot.
Do you guys remember that guy Mark? All right, cheers.
Cheers. Of course.
Cheers.
Of course, man.
Mark is the champion of that because he loves taking shots. Like, he loves, like, let's take a shot, let's take a shot. So he'll mix alcohol with, like, a mixer. So it's not even a shot anymore.
We need to get Mark on.
And then he does a half shot.
Are you being serious right now?
Yeah, I'm being serious. We need Mark on this
No,
podcast.
No, yeah. I'm cool with having Mark on the podcast, but are you being serious that this man would take half a shot, basically? He would take a mixer?
Yeah.
Dude, I've taken shots with that man. Are you serious? Are you serious?
No, I mean, like if he makes, I'm not talking about it if we're all taking a shot, pouring it straight from the bottle, but like he's the kind of guy, he loves like, everybody, we're going to take a shot. And he makes like a little mixed drink to put in the shot glasses.
Oh, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
He'll always mix
shot or something.
Yeah, but like he'll mix like White Claw with like vodka or like with vodka and ginger, like something, you know? Make it taste good. It still tastes like a whole shot, but it's not. It's a shot of White Claw with a little bit of vodka in it, that kind of thing.
So we need to bring him on because I think he has a lot of energy and he can talk about a lot of stuff, and then maybe he can educate us on, you know, for the next phase of our business, which is selling NFTs. I'm thinking of a nice picture of Mag, you know, with his beard and everything. That could be an NFT, right?
Nice.
With the background. But we need Mark's help.
I think Mag could be famous. I don't understand why we're not directing all our efforts to make Mag famous.
The other night you were telling me why we direct all our efforts to make Jose famous. That's another
That
person.
too. Well, Jose is the most handsome out of all of us.
Jose should be famous already.
And I think Mag is the second most handsome.
Come on.
I mean, like, let's be real. You see this man right over here, Mr. Chris? Are you serious? Mr. CD over here with his fucking suave looking ass.
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you, Chris, but like, look at Mag. That guy, he's like, dude, I've never met somebody that didn't instantly like Mag. Like, especially women. And that, come on. That's the more important thing. Most of the time, almost every single woman I've ever introduced to Mag is instantly attracted to the guy.
Absolutely.
I mean,
that's incredible. I wish I had that skill set.
It's an energy that I radiate. You know what I mean? It's an energy that I radiate, but it's only the energy when I'm drunk.
Well, that's not necessarily true, because when you met, first of all, okay, so I think Hannah's a good example about this. When I talked about all you guys to Hannah, I'm like, yeah, my best friends in the world. And I was telling stories. Again, I can't remember specific examples. She's like, wow, your friends all sound like dicks. And sometimes Chris would call me. I always talk on speakerphone, and I would have Chris on speakerphone, and we're yelling at each other, and he's like, you got a you fucking asshole, fucking, you know, or we're whatever, you know? And she was just like...
That's not true, folks. That's not true, folks.
I don't know exactly how to describe it in 2 seconds, you know? But it's just like, Brian, you gotta fucking get your shit together and fucking goddamn it, you know? Whatever the fuck. And so she would hear this on speaker and be like, why are you friends with that guy? And I'm like, he's my best friend. Like, I love that guy. And she's like, he's an asshole.
Wow.
And then she met him, though, and she's like, oh my god, I love Chris. And then Chris is talking about his music stuff, and she's like, yeah, I want to go to Miami and help Chris like become a musician. Fuck it, why not? She was like excited about it, you know? You're not really an asshole, Mag. You're like the nicest friend. So there's never been that aspect to you, I don't think. But to like Michael, Gene, and Chris for sure. But yeah, Hannah met you, and she literally like every once in a while will be like, "I miss Mac," and I'm like, "You met him for 2 days, you know? Why don't you miss
Oh,
me?"
damn.
But she'll say that,
Yo.
and she'll be like, she was like, "Did you text Mac? It's his birthday," and I was like, "What the fuck? You met Mac for 2 days?" But yo, Mac
Yo.
is like the coolest guy. People love him. People love
Yes,
his
ladies.
character. They
Yo.
love his
I
energy.
mean, I appreciate
Mag
that,
is
but that,
single, ladies. So hit us up in our DM, right? Send us a
hey,
message on
if you're in
Facebook,
the
right?
Omaha area, the Iowa area, or even the Kansas area, you hit me up, all right? You let
No,
me know because
screw that.
Big
Listen,
Dog is in town, baby, all right?
if you love this guy, you better go out there, okay? He's worth it, all
Have you
right?
had any interest since you've been in
In
Kansas?
oh no, not in Kansas, no, Omaha.
Oh,
No,
Nebraska, same shit.
no, COVID is a
Kansas,
thing. You feel
Nebraska.
me? COVID is
I
a
don't know what Nebraska or Kansas look like. To me, like it's just I
bro,
imagine a lot of fields and a lot of like maybe like farm girls, like girls that like wear
yes, there's a
overalls.
And
yeah,
boots.
just straight overalls and missing teeth. Absolutely. Yeah,
I didn't see Mystic
that's
Teeth. I was thinking of I can't remember the girl's name, but she hangs out with like the lion and the Tin Man and
bro, that fucking Dorothy
Dorothy.
from The
Yeah,
Wizard of Oz.
yeah, I imagine
Bro,
that.
that was in the 1920s or some shit like that, dude. That was
But that's
ridiculous.
Kansas, right? But you're
Yeah,
in
that's
Nebraska,
Kansas.
but same
I'm
shit.
in. Yeah, no, because it's like 100 years difference. 100 years difference, bro. No, dude. I mean, Omaha, there is surprisingly, I mean, not surprisingly, unsurprisingly, a lot of white people out here. Surprisingly, more Asians than I thought there were going to be, which is, I mean, I do that. I mean, not that we're talking about race, but fuck it. Like, yeah, there's a lot more Asians and then Mexicans as well.
There's a lot more Asians in the whole entire country than I would expect.
Oh, dude, do you
That
think
sounds
that's
super
how?
racist. I don't mean
Is
that.
that
Yeah.
how? Is that
Bleep
how
it out.
COVID
Bleep that
came
out.
out here?
No,
Is
I'm not
that how
gonna bleep it
COVID
out
got here?
because listen, we
No, no,
are
I'm not trying to say that. That's terrible.
listen,
That's
the
not.
other
That's not
day
how
for
they, bro. How else did COVID get around unless they fucking use them
Dude,
as
that's not what I was trying to
biological?
hey,
say.
man, that's it. You're going that's listen, this is a family show, all right? This is a, this is a family show, okay?
Yeah.
Let's take a drink to that, to the family
He,
show.
he,
All right,
bro,
to the
All
family
right?
show.
Take a drink to that. This is a family show, guys. All
I wasn't.
right. We love it, all races. Holy moly. Guess what? I killed the rest of the bottle with you guys. I can't
Yo,
believe this.
sounds like you got to buy another bottle for next
Yeah, it's
week.
not 2 yet. Or you're in
Yeah,
Miami. You can go buy one at any given time.
right
This is
now.
half
Yeah.
a shot. So
Cheers.
I drank maybe like I don't know how many shots, but whatever. Cheers to
Cheers.
togetherness
To-
and
to family.
non-racism.
Mhm.
I mean, we're a pretty
So that
diverse
fucking
class.
Wuhan flu, bro. Like,
Don't come on, Trump. Don't call it that. All right, listen. We're
Dude,
multicultural
for some-
over here. There's a black guy here. There's a white guy over there. I don't know what side he's at. Whatever. Okay. I usually put Brian first, then Mag, then me.
so
That, I don't know.
he's on this side.
Yeah, well, I don't know because the mirror's gonna flip the image. Fuck this shit. All right, listen, we're a multicultural cast. We're all about inclusivity and all that good stuff, guys. So
Except
if
for
you're
those
Asian,
Asians for
first of
some
all,
reason. Like, I don't know.
we will accept you.
I don't know about them, man.
I accept Asians, especially for women.
We all know that Chris accepts Asians.
Of course you know that. Yeah.
I don't have any problems with anybody. I don't think that. Man, that's silly. Do people even really feel that way still? Unless you
I
live
don't.
in.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I've
but
never really met somebody that's like, fuck this kind of people. Like, you know, Like, I know in the world, like, racism still exists, but I've never met anybody that's just like, I don't fucking like, or I don't fuck, like, I just,
Yo, clip it, bro, clip it.
It might be because of where I live.
Bro, that's gonna be on the pink trip. That's gonna be super cutting. I'm gonna leave it in, actually. I'm gonna leave that in. I think that's hilarious because you said it.
No, you're gonna edit my voice and have me say it.
Bro, all right, what time, how far are we in? See, that's the thing. I'm not gonna watch this entire episode to just, all right, let me ask, do you want me to go bleep that out?
Well, I was saying that somebody else said that. I don't want you to cut up my voice. That
wasn't him saying it,
Yeah, I don't want you to chop up my voice and make it sound like I said that. You cut out the part, like, I've never heard anybody say.
But it's possible, though. But it's possible now.
Yeah, it's possible. You could chop that part and make me say that and cancel me.
Yes, but it wouldn't be me, okay? Because you're an integral part of this team and our podcast and our revenue source, okay? So we need you on here, all right? We can't have you canceled. So I'm wondering should I bleep that earlier?
Yeah, you should probably bleep that. You should probably have it.
If you could put like a blur over his mouth too, just in case.
Just in case. Okay.
I've never heard anybody say bleep. And then, you know what? Maybe that's what my character does on this show, because I'm always saying shit that's getting bleeped out.
You're absolutely right.
Maybe I'm just the guy that's really bad at podcasting, and I'm always saying the wrong thing. I did that on purpose the past two podcasts.
But you want to be the guy who's just accidentally saying the wrong thing as like, oh, I'm giving up too much information, not the racist. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Listen, guys, I'll vouch for you as a brown guy. Maybe there's too much light to make me seem brown.
You know what?
Did you timestamp this already?
Honestly, no, dude.
All right. Is there a possible way to do that?
I'm a myself, and like honestly, I was offended by.
You were.
So you're gonna have to bleep that word out too. You're gonna have to bleep out what he said, or else it's gonna lead to what I'm gonna say.
Well, Max,
you're right. Dude, my bad, dude. My bad.
Yeah, like, or else everybody's gonna know what I said. And God forbid if never saw this podcast, then she's gonna know what I said,
dude.
Come on,
dude. She'll know for sure. My bad, bro. Like that wasn't me trying to set you up. So here. That's wild.
Now I have to go back into the podcast and
you should probably cut it before this. This might. Well, bro, why is China allowing us to fucking keep talking right now? I don't understand.
It told me that Chris paid for it this time.
I didn't pay for this shit. I mean, listen, I don't know. Don't listen. We love you, China.
Really? You didn't pay for it? You didn't pay for it?
No. Who the fuck pays for Zoom? I set up my own shit, but we're gonna eventually.
What the fuck? That doesn't make any sense. Because Zoom told me that you paid for this shit.
I better check my debit card on Google or something, because I for sure didn't send them money. But I have my own conferencing server powered by Big Blue Button, which is an open source, whatever. You guys have used it before in the beginning of like starting my nonprofit. By the way, guys, got a charity. Now Mag went away. Now I have to find this spot. He went away.
Why is Mag going away?
Mag,
but by the way, that's at 2:28. That's 2 hours and 28 minutes.
Listen, Joe Rogan does 3 hours. We might as well.
Joe Rogan does with like fucking scientists, top scientists, man.
Bro, I
think this is all so good, and we're breaking the barrier. But hold on, one more pee break, and I do have a couple more things.
One more pee break. One more pee break. All right.
All right, guys. It looks like it's just us two, America. I'm glad you're here with me today. You know, what are we going to talk about? I hope someone comes back soon, because listen, America, I'm not cut out for this. I'm not cut out for aimless ranting on a camera. You know, I know this is what you guys want to see. You have nothing else better to do than to watch this podcast and us and probably make fun of us, okay? You know, but guess what? You know, I don't know. Listen, guys, I've been drinking, okay? I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I've been drinking. All right. Just a little, okay? And it fucking feels great, okay? It fucking feels fantastic, all right? And I think you should be drinking too. As a matter of fact, type in the comments below if you're drinking, what you're drinking, how you're drinking it, okay? I want to know what cup it's in. I want to know the size of the cup, how many ounces. I want to know how much you guys drink. Okay, look, I see that hand over there. You're not in the bathroom. Look, listen, viewers. There was a hand there. Could have been a ghost.
Yeah.
It looks like you're back. And Meg, I want to say that I'm glad that you joined us on this podcast. I really thought that you found a new team and you were just like, fuck this shit.
You know, I found Team Jesus, bro. And the only reason why I am here on this podcast is because I would like to spread the word, baby. Spread the word.
Like COVID?
Well, not the COVID word. The word of Jesus. Spread
it like COVID.
Because yeah. Well, I mean, it's not spreading fast enough. That's the problem. So Jesus is our savior, and if y'all don't fucking follow him, like what?
Listen, I just remembered I'm actually an ordained minister. Okay.
That's right.
And we should start our own church as well, with the podcast and the NFTs and the merch and the multiple channels and all that stuff.
So everything is you can't be taxed on it, huh? We got tax deductible.
The church could be separate. I don't know. I'm not a finance guy type of dude, lawyer, tax dude guy thing. I think that's the term.
Yeah, that's exactly the term, yes.
But we can start a church, and I could be the minister leading it because I, went through the strenuous effort of putting those $50 in to get that certification, separation of church and state, and it was pretty difficult. I had to put my name in there and my address, and I had to wait for the certificate. But I am an ordained minister, and I'm proud of it. And we're going to start our own religion, okay? It's going to be the Church of House.
The Church of House.
And you can follow us at the Church of House. And we're going to also have a podcast. We're going to stream every Sunday. Listen, Kanye West started his own church. Why can't we do it?
Exactly, dude. Exactly.
And
if people are going to listen to that nonsense, why not listen to this nonsense?
Absolutely. Sure. So if you're watching this 2 years from now, you're probably familiar with our church. Okay. But for the viewers that are watching this in the year of 2022, in the beginning part of it, before the church starts, we want you to know that we're going to start a church. Okay. And all your donations will be tax deductible. All right. And we'll send you receipts.
Deductible.
Absolutely, tax deductible. That's what we believe in our church. We believe in deducting taxes. Let's pray to the tax.
Santo Señor. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Low taxes. Jesus, Gandhi, whoever, Gandhi, is he a god? Shiva, Moses, they don't want you to pay taxes.
Bro, absolutely. Cain and Abel, all of them.
They want you to pay less taxes, okay? And they want you to spread the goodness to our church so we can then...
They want you to pay no taxes. Zero taxes.
Zero taxes.
Zero.
What is
zero plus zero? He's going to get another drink because he needs to be drunk. He's only like 2 drinks in, by the way.
Bro, make him chug that shit. All right.
We'll make him chug it. You gotta make him chug it. You don't fucking drink, so you gotta do that work now.
Listen, Brian, you gotta chug the next beer. All right. I just did some simple math, Brian. Some simple basic math, some arithmetic, as we like to call it in the math world. And I realized that your alcohol percentage consumption is nowhere near the level of Mag and I. So we need you to chug that beer on camera.
Okay, what's your percentage?
I don't know. This thing says 40% alcohol. Is that a lot?
That's a good amount. Now, how much percentage is one of those shots?
I don't know what you mean by that. If it's
not percentage. How many ounces is a shot?
I have a typical shot glass. I don't know how many.
1 ounce.
This is only 1 ounce?
That looks like 1 ounce to me.
Are you kidding me?
It may be a 2 ounce shot glass, but on my computer screen, it looks like it's 1 ounce.
Right. Well, I don't know what to measure. Like, maybe I should get a ruler or my penis, but it's like 12 inches, 15 inches. So
the point is that is 40%, but that's 1 ounce. This is
9%.
9%, but it's 19.2 ounces.
So what does that mean? Are you telling me you've consumed more alcohol than us right now?
I would probably say so.
Listen, I think you need to chug another beer. I don't think so. I think you need to chug that. Like, just chug it.
I'm almost certain. Because I drank more than just this one.
I would argue that you are not on 2 substances at the moment.
Me?
Give the fans something to watch. Chug it.
Because both of us are. Both of us are on 2 substances.
And I also ran out.
Alcohol and love.
Right,
alcohol and love.
Well, I did some marijuana. I had a marijuana earlier.
Well, if he has marijuana, I can't even believe that. I condemn marijuana.
I know you do.
All right, I chugged your beer. I
Come on,
marijuana until it's simple.
No, you're gonna finish it. Crush it on your skull like a real man.
That might make a mess, but I mean, it's empty. You'd hear it.
It's empty. I can see it. Yeah.
You really just chugged it?
Yes.
No, that's an empty bottle. Come on. Don't fool the viewers. Come on. They deserve more respect.
Bro, while you were talking, I spent like 10 seconds chugging a beer.
I need to see it again. Grab another one and chug it.
In post-editing, I'm sure you'll see it like 5 times.
No, I won't see it because I'm not going to edit a goddamn second of this video. I'm just going to upload it raw like this. We're going to go live.
I don't think I could chug another beer. One, I got to get up early. I got like grown-up people shit things. You see, I can't even speak straight. So, I got
grown-up people shit to do.
People shit to do in the morning. And I'm looking at new places to live. And then I'm teaching.
Oh.
And then I'm playing at Tin Roof tomorrow night. If anybody's in the live chat, we'll be there 6 to 9.
Well, we're going to have
live on that drive.
It wouldn't be live chat. It would just be the comments. If anybody,
is that just you or who?
Me and Hannah Stokes.
Stoked.
Come on, man.
I am stoked. Oh,
man, what happened to you?
My phone is dying. That's basically what it is. I am stoked that you and Stokes are performing.
Yeah, that's the joke everybody usually makes on her.
Yeah, I knew.
But I call her Hannah Stonks.
Yo, yeah. Are you still in Stonks or no? Because
yes,
I wish I was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give us some financial advice right now, Brian. Give the viewers.
See, we talked about Travis a little bit. Travis, he does this stuff. He's my old buddy. He literally still wakes up at 7 a.m. every day, does like the day-to-day whatever. During COVID, I got really into that, and I made more money doing that than I did working any jobs in 2020 or whatever that was. So, it was worth it at that time. But also, I was not a risk taker. I never did anything that I felt like, oh, there's a possibility that I could lose money. And I feel like 6 months after we started like getting really serious about it, it became maybe even a year after, like it became like a fad in culture, where everybody was like, we're gonna start trading stocks. I don't mean to sound like, oh, we were cool before it was cool. I've been doing stocks for 10 years,
Fucking
but it
hipster.
was like, now I don't work, so I'm waking up and I'm fucking hitting the stock market and whatever. And then everybody's hitting it, but that's a gamble, I don't think I was ever taking any huge gambles. He's getting into riskier things, but he's succeeding very well. I've taken a step back, and I'm doing a lot more like swing trading or just investing, and I'm still making, I feel like, good money on it. But I'm not like, man, I made $1,000 this month or $2,000. It's not like that.
Can we get Travis on here one of these days to?
We probably could.
All right, hell yeah. Listen, guys, Travis is a young, bright kid. Well, compared to us, he's fucking young, and he was a bright kid and he loves the stocks. Maybe that's someone that we would love to have on the show and talk to him and Mark. Is Travis into Bitcoin or crypto?
No.
Exactly. There we go. I thought so.
Neither am I. I just don't trust it. It's not that I don't trust it. I just don't understand it. The stock
I don't
market
either, but I don't think that there is something to understand. I think it's just free flowing, bro.
Yeah, the stock market, it's a lot easier. Like, it's been around for a long time, so there is things to I mean, you could get real analytical when you start looking at graphs and you start and some people say like that's complete bullshit. And sometimes I believe that, but like it's also true. Like if you start to figure out like patterns,
Trends.
like they tend to work in your favor if you figure out something that works out for you.
Yeah.
We're gonna have our own coin. It's gonna be on the Pixel and Ethereum blockchain or the Polygon blockchain, whatever. We're gonna have our own token.
Ethereum.
Go to our website, learn more about our token. You can use that token to buy merch, NFTs, all that stuff. We'll see you there, guys. We're gonna take you to the moon and then back to Earth, and then we're probably gonna crash right into it, but
I think it's too late to make your own coin anymore.
Is it?
Come on.
No. What are you talking about? Like, people are still making coins.
We're gonna make our own token.
Remember Mark made a coin years ago, and when he was trying to explain to me what he's doing, I thought that it sounded ridiculous, and then it was very succrill.
Listen, we're gonna create.
I guess I just don't understand enough about electric or whatever you call it, cryptocurrency.
I feel like it is a trick though. It is a trick. You just get everybody hyped up on this fucking buy into this, and then everybody does, and then you fucking sell.
It sounded like to me that you make monopoly money, and then people say, "Oh, this is going to be worth money," and then it becomes worth money because people think it's going to be worth money.
Listen, guys, the house
exactly
is going to be worth real money someday.
Yeah, so invest. Put in your life savings in it. Keep it in there. Keep it in there. We're going to the moon. We're going past the moon. We're going to Uranus's moon. Or maybe it's not Uranus. Maybe it's Saturn.
That's what we're going to do. So go to our store. If you're watching this 2 years from now, our coin is already out and you missed out. All right. That's why you're watching our podcast.
Is this 2 years from 2020 or 2 years from 2022 or?
Well, today we're in 2022. I don't know exactly what
Did we shoot this in 2020? I think we gotta ask that. Yeah.
No.
Who knows, man?
We shot this in 2022. It's January. Today, it's January 6th, 2022.
How come? Yeah, I forgot. I was supposed to do that introduction every time. I only did that on the first one, and you cropped that part out.
We don't have the same date because I might be one day late with the posting and editing.
Yeah, but I like that. I like people knowing like we're here on this date, this time. Like I like that.
All right, so I'm gonna in the intro then where I put episode 1, episode 2. I'll then put a date under it. You probably just saw it right now.
You don't have to do that. We just got to say that in the beginning of the podcast, you know?
I mean, if you want to, I'll also add it there too, just for,
Hey guys, it's January 7th. It's 11:39. Well, you don't necessarily have to do that because once this gets onto like Google Podcasts.
Oh, it's January 7th now.
The dates will be there.
No. Yeah,
that's right. I was like, dude,
that's why we're not talking about insurrections anymore.
You know what? You're right. And dude, I fucked up, man. I'm not a real fucking Spanish dude because Kings, today's Three Kings, bro.
Yeah.
Dia de los
Come on, bro. God damn it! I'm more Spanish than both of you guys.
Bro, it's funny because my parents messaged me and I forgot to message them back. Damn, bad son. But yeah, Three Kings Day. So thank God Jesus was born.
What is Three Kings Day about?
Three Kings Day is about Jesus was born on the 25th, and all across the world, these three kings apparently saw this shining star, the North Star, which is Jesus Christ, our Savior, and they traveled to that North Star, bringing myrrh, frankincense, and some other fucking bullshit that I don't know about. And they showed up on their camels to serve our Lord and Savior, the man who is going to, bring us to God.
Amen.
To God. Amen. And they showed up at the manger.
So why is the Three Kings Day? What is it? The 6th? Why is that day important?
Because that's, I guess, when they showed up. They showed up fucking 2 weeks too late.
To bring him gifts.
They brought him gifts, bro. Frankincense, myrrh, and something else. What was the other thing?
I forget.
Frankincense. Yeah, I forget too. Yeah, I guess that was it, man. They just showed up. They were like, yo, this is the fucking king. Is this where you were born in this fucking dump? Jesus, pun intended.
Let me ask you this real quick. You've been checking your phone. Is your battery really about to die?
Yeah.
How low are you on? How much time do you have?
It was 5%, just like, I don't know, however many minutes ago. So it's probably around like 3 or 2.
Okay, so
my phone plug is that way, which is about like 7 feet away, and my cord is only 2 feet.
All right,
so I can be lying on the ground if you want, but that doesn't seem comfortable to me. Yeah, no, I don't want that. I don't want that.
So listen, how does your phone tell you how long we've been on this call?
Yeah, it's been, when I click on it, hold up, it's, bro, almost 3 hours, 2 hours and 50 minutes right now. So
50 minutes,
2 hours and 50. Yes.
Joe Rogan, we're coming for you.
Joe Rogan. Yeah. By the time you listen, viewer, thank you for getting us to where we're bigger than Joe Rogan.
We are.
I appreciate it. You're here with Chris, Mag, and Brian. I only went that way because I'm whatever. Brian, Mag, and Chris, because that's really the way I'm going to edit it. All right, so you're here with us. It was great to have you guys. Michael, happy birthday. Gene, we love you.
Love you too, man.
Let's go through. Brian, you first. Closing remarks.
One, I think you guys gotta get microphones. I already said that. Two, I think Mag's screen looks great. He looks so good. Especially with the blurred background. I thought we didn't like that, but it looks good. He really pops out, right? Mm-hmm. Mine looks okay. I don't have a backdrop. I haven't worked on that yet, but I think my screen looks okay. Chris, your screen looks grainy.
Well, that's because I'm on my cell phone today.
Cell phone.
Yeah.
Gotcha. You look grainy and you just don't sound well.
I'm gonna attempt. Yeah, you got to fix that, Chris. But also, I'm gonna attempt to try and get a guest on next episode.
And you have to angle the lights where they don't reflect on your glasses.
Yes.
Yes. The best thing is to not wear glasses. Really, that's the only way for now, because these aren't anti-glare glasses. But how do I look without glasses? I feel like I look like I have tiny eyes.
Word. You don't. Well, maybe because your eyes are a little closed. Open them up a bit. There you go. You gotta keep them just like that, dude. Like that.
Those are my remarks about everything, but cool. I think that like the best content was maybe the first episode. I think there was a lot of laughs in that. Maybe it was just personal laughs, but look at us. We did it. We spent hours on a podcast together.
We did it.
Yeah.
We should keep it shorter though. We should edit things out or whatever. No. But I understand if you don't want to go through it. I understand. No, for sure. At least you should edit out a couple things of that, and where that is. That's like later on in the episode.
Bathroom breaks or this or that.
No, the bathroom breaks, I gave solid rants. Just kidding. They weren't that solid. We're gonna fix that little mistake you made earlier. Hopefully.
Yeah. You got it.
I don't know about you guys, but I really do dig the bleeps. Whenever they happen, they make me laugh. So I think you should keep those things in. Like the first episode, I definitely did that on purpose, and when it happened, it made me laugh, and I was like, I gotta say that name again on the second episode. Why? It was funny. Sorry. How long does it take you to put a bleep on something?
The thing is, I have to find where it's at.
It didn't take me that long. I skipped to the point when it would be,
Well, and for sure, you got a timestamp. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a notebook next to you, and you got to write down 136.
There has to be technology for that, which this weekend I will do the research on and figure out how to do it.
Well, the first time I thought it was hilarious. I think doing it again on the second episode was hilarious, and I wasn't planning on doing it today, but then it was like, oh shit, like.
Well, it was even better the fact that in the second episode Chris said the three names in a row, like after you said that was great. Yes.
So it got to a point. It's like people are gonna be like, "Who the fuck is this person that they're talking about?"
Well, I mean, if they know us, then they know.
Guys,
for sure. No, maybe not.
You will see these bitches on the fucking pod one of these days. All right.
Funny.
Well, I hope they don't hear you saying that.
We're fucking bitches. Yeah, that'd be funny as fuck to see them, though. That'd be funny as fuck.
Dude, it would be so odd. It's like us, this podcast it's the house, right? And what is the house? We articulated what the house was today. The house was like 10 years ago. We're all living our separate lives now, and we're reminiscing on the house, and we're talking about people from the house. And if those guests come on, these are all people that were a part of the house 10 years ago.
Not really. Cool. Not Mags or not mine. This was before.
Yeah. Just yours. Just yours.
What do you mean?
Just yours was part of the house.
Yeah, because ours were never part of the house.
No, we're talking about Gene, Michael.
But we never mentioned them. But yeah, you're right.
We definitely talked about. No, I'm not talking about. You're talking about yours like it's a thing. I'm talking about people. We talked about the house. Think about the people that were at the house. Gene, Michael. Gene, Michael, bleep and bleep and bleep.
Gotcha.
Bleep, bleep, bleep. Like.
Yeah. Yeah, but Gene and Michael, whatever. Like, if they hear this, cool. The rest, whatever.
I understand what you guys are saying, but what I'm saying, that like we're like this, all those names and all those things all go back to the house.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yeah, let's get the closing remarks though, because I don't want the battery to die before I want to cut it and then maybe do a debrief.
Closing remarks, man. Closing remarks, dude. So look. I'll end this episode. All right. Look, we had a great time this time. Third episode in. Thank you for sticking around, guys, because we worked hard on this. 3 hours worth of our time. All right. So you owe us some money. But like we we had a good old time drinking our beers, Coronas, and IPAs over there, and some vodka over there, and some whiskey over here as well. And we would like to provide you with some more content, some more fun, some more bullshit, some more just stupidity, really. Thank you. That's it. Thank you, man. And I actually, one last thing. Happy birthday, Michael, bro. Thank you for sticking around with us 3 episodes in. Cheers, guys. Cheers. I know Chris doesn't have any, but to Michael, bro, let's finish it up.
I'll get a soda, Michael. This is for you. This Coca-Cola.
It was spicy.
So,
happy birthday.
I think that for our Facebook page, we should create a poll we should create a poll. Should Chris DeLeon take more shots on the podcast?
Well, we're going to be bleeping out his last name, but should he take more shots?
Sorry.
He should for sure drink alcohol throughout, at least.
Yeah,
at the very least.
Should this guy up there or right there, or wherever he is?
Look, because the thing is, viewers, we don't want to stifle him because we know Chris DeLeon has been an alcoholic all of his life. And we don't want him to spend 3 hours
is it better?
Alcohol.
All my life.
Is it better that he's sober and he just looks pretty in the corner, or do we want to hear those rants?
Look, man,
we almost got to an Alex Jones point
type
earlier.
Rant. Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody was yelling, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm the only one not yelling." And then I started yelling, and you guys stopped, and I was like, I didn't even get to participate, but
Sorry, we'll have more Alex Jones themed episodes because these fucking globalists, they're just trying to kill us.
Everywhere, bro.
I don't know. I feel like we could talk about something really silly and get angry about it.
We can, but for now, we're doing this closing remarks before Mag's battery dies and it fucks up all my editing and all this shit. I gotta find out the moments where you're
Sure.
Yeah.
I think you got your closing remarks already.
So Mag, are you whole and complete?
Am I
whole and complete? Sorry, brainwash. Landmark, sponsored by Landmark.
Am I whole and complete?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I guess so. Yeah. I don't have any missing parts. I'm complete.
All right. Great.
Damn. Why does Mag look so good? I'm looking at your picture today. I thought I didn't like the blurred out background, but it's because you were sitting on the couch. I don't know what you did different today, but it looks great.
I think it's the color. Like I had been wearing black before.
But you were sitting on the couch yesterday, and now you're not sitting.
No. I haven't been sitting on the couch at all. Not really? any of the 3 days. I've been sitting just like this.
Correct, because I need the camera as level as I possibly can. Because look, Brian is dead center today. You're dead center. That's great. I'm glad you're dead center. I'm now in a chair, as you've seen. I
what cracked me up when we started was because yesterday you were like, Mag, I need you to raise your camera, do this or do that, and be center, blah blah. And then today it started with Mag being like, Chris, you're too high up. You need to be more center. And
that's because I'm using the wrong camera. Like whatever. I need to get another cable.
I know. It was just funny. Support
the show, please.
It was like everything's flip tables. All right.
Join our Patreon if you want to know a little bit more about those crazy stories that we didn't go to into detail. Join our Patreon. That's $50 for a minute.
Do you want to plug in your OnlyFans? You want to put your OnlyFans?
Yeah, absolutely. OnlyFans is BrianGeorgeFan.com. That's
Guys, we're also coming out with, if you're watching this at the end of the year of 2022, we're coming out with a sexy calendar for the ladies.
Absolutely. It's a house calendar.
We're going to start making the sexy calendar, but you ladies can support our show by getting a sexy calendar. We're going to have different costumes. We're going to have fireman costumes. What else?
Absolutely.
Military costumes.
It'll
What
be
else
all
do you
four.
like to watch?
It'll be all 5 of the house members plus Pats.
Plus a cat too. So if you love cats, we're also going to have Paps in our calendar as well. Don't forget to get the 2023 calendar coming soon.
Bunch of anus shots.
Chris, don't forget about the giveaway.
Oh, and the giveaway, right, guys? So like I said, if it's past February and you're commenting on the thing that we said earlier, you're not enrolled in the giveaway, okay? But if it's before February and you do what we asked you to do before, just watch the entire podcast and you actually do what we said. I can't remember because I'm too drunk now. You will get whatever it is that we offered.
Oh,
fuck. And man,
Oh yeah, 1% here. So bye.
All right. So anyway, guys,
thank you. Can you plug it in and talk about a debriefing?
No. All right. Yes. So we're gonna get on the phone. Let's have a phone call after this. Plug in the thing. And guys, thank you for watching episode 3. 3 hours long.
Woohoo, we did it. 3 hours long for episode
3
3.
hours.
White pride.
I'm doing this on CNN, the white supremacist podcast.
Dude, all three of us.
My hand was closed. I went like that. I didn't know.
Anyway, guys, see ya. This was the House Podcast, changing the name.
What a dumb signal for white pride, bro. Like, come on. Okay.
And your hand was blurred out. Your hand was blurred out.